Hello and welcome to the Cool JDM show, streaming live on Pacific Coast Auto.
But Abs,
what up?
Just how cool is it?
Man, so cool I describe it as frigid, cooler than a penguin soaking in an ice bath.
Damn, that's cool.
Yep, you're right about that. Cooler than the fawns, fixing an appliance with nothing more than a smack to the side of it. I'm talking cooler than cool, cooler than a February cannonball into a pool.
So cool.
Indeed, so cool that it's cold.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Cool JDM show.
Hello everybody, Derek Weldon here from Pacific Coast Auto. This is the Cool JDM show, and I am joined here by the lovely Mike Dennis.
That's me.
The star of the hour for
Very
this
lovely.
show. We also have Maximilian Scheffler.
Hello.
On the soundboard. He also is the producer of the show.
Yes.
And we got Grant. Grant, say what's up.
What's up? Making sure we win cars in the background.
Yep, and apparently today is a heavy day of bidding. Grant was like, we got a lot of cars going through auction during the show. So if you hear the alarm, what does the alarm sound like?
I can't trigger it. So, Mike, can you do impressions?
No.
It's funny, Mike is the best at impressions in the office, but when he's on camera, it's like, nah, I don't do that.
I'm shy.
Someone recently actually commented and was like, what is that sound in the background? It's
Right.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so on today's show, we have the biggest announcement we have ever done on any show. You know a little bit about that because you saw the title of this show. We got something big coming down the line, and we're going to tell you about that today. After that, we have an Evo 9 Time Attack car that has come up for auction.
I want that.
You guys can buy that and then let Mike drive it
Yes, please.
on Tsukuba.
Yes, please.
And if Mike gets under a minute, then he
car's
can
free.
keep the car.
Oh, even better.
We also have a juicy sneak peek into a video about Derek's Honda City. 10
Gave it
years in the making. We are giving it away today, but you're going to have to continue watching in order to see it. We actually have video of a video that we are making. It's like a
Cat's
trailer.
out of the bag. That's
But
your
it's-
secret car.
That's the secret car we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Derek's Honda City. And we got a little bit of a video about that. Coming up a little bit later on the show, we have Mike explaining what 9,000 RPM in third gear feels like. And of course, questions and answers at the end. And last show, plenty of people had questions in the comments section.
Yes.
So if you're watching this live, go ahead and ask the questions. We'll answer them at the end. If you're watching this not live, put the questions into the comments section and then we'll get to those as well. We always do because we're good boys, right?
We are. We are good boys.
And good girls in the office. They just don't come on the camera.
How many people do we have in the chat? Usually people are like, hey, what's up?
what's up?
What's
So,
up, dudes?
where you from? Where do you sit?
People are
Dude,
all
how
on
are
the
you
edge
sitting?
of their
Say hello.
seats trying to find out what's happening with PCA. Are those guys shutting down? Am I going to have to buy my cars from B Forward now? Somebody in the chat
Yeah.
with what looks like a SpongeBob. I didn't even know that you could have square emojis like that.
Is that the green
It-
thing?
Looks like Hulk.
Oh.
Howdy.
My dad sent me a message today. Happy Lunar New Year. I didn't even know it's Lunar New
Oh,
Year right
yeah?
now. So
It
happy
started-
Lunar New Year for anyone?
Was it 2 days ago?
I don't know. He sent the message yesterday.
Oh, yeah. This whole week is off for China, I think. YouTube is down at the moment. I could only watch through the notification.
Yeah,
they're
we
worse.
noticed that too.
It's down here in Japan and elsewhere as well, by the looks of it.
Hey, still 26 people.
So some
I mean,
people can connect, some people can't, maybe.
Yes, it seems like the subscription works for people, but the home menu doesn't. So it's not like the whole site is down. You can still watch videos. You just can't have the algorithm give this to you. So notifications and subscriptions still work. But I guess if you're here, you found us anyway.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so into the first topic, and this is the main topic. It's a two-part topic, actually. There is the announcement that everybody wants to know, and then there is how to make Derek feel better about it.
Oh.
Actually, it's not really like that. It's hard to explain without giving away, so let's get right into it. Magic Mike.
That's me. in
The guy
case
sitting
it was unclear.
to my
I
left.
am a striptease artist.
Which is also your right. Mike, after such a long time, is going to be leaving the company at the end of March.
Yep.
I'm trying to make the tears come, but they're just not coming, Mike.
Just be sadder. Can you be sadder about this, please?
So this has been something that inside the office has been going on for several months that we've known about this. Mike has generously continued to work for the transition to the new employee. But now we are officially announcing it. We sent emails out to many of Mike's customers that the day before yesterday?
Yeah.
Yesterday?
Day before
And
yesterday,
now people
Monday.
on the show will hear about it. So we've got a bunch of information about that, why it is, what kind of fight that Mike and Derek had, and then what we're going to do with the show, what we're going to do with the customers, that sort of thing. And so for one, I'm going to throw the microphone, but not mine, your microphone, to you.
Throw the mic to Mike.
And you can explain why you decided that you're too good for us.
I knew that was coming as soon as you started.
That's not the end of it either. It's coming more than that too.
Great. Well, I'll be happy to explain why.
And if
I don't
people in the
wanna be
comments
around
want
you
to help,
anymore.
people in the comments want to help me out, we might be able to get Mike to continue working here.
Yeah.
Just saying. If you
I
like him
feel-
enough,
Yeah.
make him feel guilty.
You know, an Evo 9 time attack car would go a pretty long way to swaying my decision. Yeah, I have resigned. There's no... I
In
think it's-
disgrace.
I want to make a lot of jokes during this time, but I think it's important to know that there's no like bad blood or any kind of issue or anything like that.
Not publicly, at least.
I knew you were going to do it. Yeah, I'm at the end of March. I will be finishing up here. I will no longer be with PCA, and eventually I will be heading back to New Zealand.
And just as a reminder, Mike's position is the sales manager here, and so he's in charge of the sales reps, Jacob and Grant, as well as your own customers, right?
Yeah. So we do have a new sales rep coming in. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Derek has mandated that I must share certain information, and I have a speech that he has prepared, I say. So let's start. PCA is the best company ever. I agree with this.
That wasn't part of the docket. This is just Mike
No,
riffing.
I just made that up. So a little bit of history about me.
Before you
and-
get into that, you didn't really go over why you were leaving.
Oh. Derek Wilden can't stand the guy, honestly.
I mean, I have my days, doesn't everybody?
No, the main reason is all of my friends and family are back in New Zealand. I'm moving back home to spend more time with them. And there are a few reasons which I'll... did I write them down here? I thought it was later. Oh, yeah, you've got what are you looking forward to after leaving? So I kind of left that for then. But
Yeah.
living in Japan is fantastic for the most part. There are obviously challenges here. I'll go into some things in a bit, but it's very difficult to do some things here. Like I'm 35 years old. I would really like to buy a house, but buying a house here is quite difficult to get a loan. And then also like home ownership things. If you don't speak Japanese and know the Japanese way
Oh
of
my
doing
god,
things.
my sink is leaking. What do I do?
Right. Yeah. Trying to.
I
do
don't know
stuff
the word
yourself
for
or-
my sink is leaking.
Right. Oops, I've called the police instead of a plumber because they look the same. I don't know what the kanji is for either of them, but yeah, it's all good things must come to an end. There's no bad blood or anything like that. But yeah,
That's the second time you've mentioned the no bad blood.
yeah. It's because you'll kick me under the table like you always do. Sorry.
So let's get into just a little bit of details here. So what moved you? What was the driving force to move you into Japan? When did you come here? Why did you come here? That sort of thing.
Yeah. So when I was in New Zealand, I was working full time, obviously, in logistics, import, export, which is similar to what we do here, other than the purchasing cars part. I had always wanted to travel. So in 2016, I finally convinced enough of my friends that we should go to Japan. We did.
How many people?
There was 4 of us in total. We did Japan and then Korea and then Hong Kong. It was my first time.
Oh wow!
Not my first time coming to Asia, actually. I was here as a child, not in Japan.
Child labor.
Yes, I worked in a sweatshop for
You were probably pretty.
4 years.
For those who don't know, he's like 6'7" or something like that. And you were probably already human strength by the time you were 7 years
carrying
old.
the adults. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm ADHDing. I had caffeine, so.
In 2016 we came on a holiday. It was a 6-week holiday. It was a long holiday because I didn't used to take much leave. Fell in love with Japan. Was kind of, I think like most people, I was taken back by the blend of like a huge modern city, like compared to New Zealand, Tokyo.
You
is
mentioned that
extreme.
so often.
Yeah,
Like the highway systems.
Yeah, I'm still not used to it.
Yeah.
Like
after 8 years you've been here, right?
So I lived in Auckland, New Zealand, for most of my life. The main city, you can walk from the very bottom of the CBD, or I don't know, main like city area, up to the top in about 30 minutes.
That's so crazy.
And that's the biggest city in New Zealand. So there are, I don't know, 10 tall buildings or something like that. It's getting bigger.
Yokohama has more people than all of New Zealand.
Yeah.
Or I think it's close to the same.
A lot more, I think.
I think
New
there's
Zealand's
about 4 million in both.
Oh, really?
New Zealand's 5 million?
Max is on the case, I feel.
Yeah.
No? I just saw
Jamie,
you put
can you
your
look
hands
that
on
up for us?
So like walking around Tokyo and looking like craning your neck to see how tall all the buildings are, it's still very foreign to me. Like I'll still go to Tokyo and I'll just look around and be like, man, this place is huge. So if you come from a small place or like I did in New Zealand, then it's quite a shock. And the amount of concrete and no grass, it's weird.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I'm like, everything is concreted and
That's
it's
'cause you need
multiple
to fit
levels.
everyone in.
Yeah.
Right? Everything is smaller as a result of fitting that many people.
Just to have you know, New Zealand has 5.3 million residents. Yokohama has 3.75.
Okay.
Oh,
so
it's much less than I
150%.
thought.
But still, Yokohama is right next to Kawasaki and Tokyo.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really feel like you're you might as well be in just a suburb of Tokyo.
Yeah. And also that's a city versus an entire country. So
Also true.
yeah. I still sometimes catch myself feeling out of place here. Like my apartment is right next to a park, which is nice for the greenery. But
It is very
yeah,
concretey.
it's odd. Yeah. And I just went back to New Zealand recently and I was reminded that grass is actually a common thing. And
Were you
I had
reminded of
forgotten.
how much rent is going to cost when you go back?
Yeah.
Come
cost
on,
of
Chad,
living
help me
there.
out here. We got to convince them to stay.
Yeah. Anyway, so I came on holiday in 2016. I fell in love with Japan. I decided that New Zealand has a good relationship with Japan. You can get a working holiday visa for 12 months. So I decided I would try that. I would see if I could live and work in Japan because I had not experienced enough while I was on holiday. So in November of 2017, I moved to Japan. And
To Hokkaido, right?
I moved to Hokkaido, yeah, the very
But
north.
why did
of
you move to
Japan.
Hokkaido? Like it is Japan, but it's also very different from the Japan.
Yeah. So I was worried. I don't know much Japanese. I didn't then. I don't now. Nothing's changed.
Well played.
My Japanese ability is very low. I was worried that if I had the working holiday visa and I just arrived and landed in Tokyo, I'd be like, what the F? What do I do? Like,
Yeah.
how do I navigate the city? I know nothing about. Obviously, I'd watched videos and things like that, but I don't know how to live in Japan. Like, I don't know how to get an apartment. I don't know how to do anything. So,
I'm here, guys.
yeah,
Bring it.
yeah. It was very much like. Anyway, I'll try to stay on topic so I don't ADHD either. So I had applied for jobs for a ski season, and
When you were in New Zealand, you applied.
yeah,
And then they hired you before you came here, so you were already kind of
yeah.
like in a program that sets you up with
Yeah,
stuff.
I looked into the JET program, but I don't have a degree.
For those who
so I
don't know,
qualify.
the JET program is for teaching English at
Yeah.
schools here.
Yeah,
And it's a government program.
yeah. It's very highly regarded. A lot of people.
A little hard to
use
get in.
that. Yeah, it's like the preferred way to enter Japan for many people, I think.
I think it's good for people who want to come to Japan for a year or two and then leave and continue on with their career.
Yeah. Some people graduate from the JET program into
Because
teaching.
you're only allowed to
other
do it for like
places, or-
maximum amount of years. I don't know how many, but it's like 3 or 5 years or something. They're like, okay, now we need new people.
Yeah. I was pretty sure that I would not be able to teach English, again, because I don't have a degree, and a lot of the places that hire people to teach English are very much like, you need a degree because it's the easiest visa to sponsor. If you have a degree, it's like almost a no questions asked visa approval. I didn't have that. I had 5 years working experience, but no degree. So anyway, that doesn't really matter for the working holiday. That's more for different ways to get into Japan. So I got a job.
You were working at the ski place, and you were like doing ski rentals, boot rentals, and stuff like that. Crazy experience to move from New Zealand to like the community of ski rentals. Like you're living in a share house with a whole bunch of other people who are here basically to party, right?
Which I did not know at the time. So to give you some context, I had skied 3 times.
And did cocaine 0 times at that point.
No, I had skied 3 times in my life before moving to Japan.
You guys got skiing in New Zealand?
Yeah.
Really?
So I had been...
South Island?
I went to Snow Planet once,
which
is like an indoor ski place.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know, 100 meters of ice. And you just, like, you take a little chairlift.
It honestly sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, it's good for a day. So I did that because I had just gotten a job at a ski place. And I was like, I should probably learn to ski if I'm going to be doing this. So
you got the job and you're like, in the interview, I ski and snowboard like all the time.
So I was like, it was like a office position. I wasn't there. They have people who do like fitting with skis and boots and gear and all of them. They know how to ski, and because this kind of work attracts people who are skiers and snowboarders from around the world that want to come, and Canada, Australia. That's like 90% of Niseko. And they want to ski in a new place. And you can work and pay for your holiday while you're skiing. It's 3-4 month holiday. It's fantastic.
Right. It's a good time for the ski bums.
Yeah. It was maybe one of the best times of my life too. Like I have 0 regrets about doing that. It was incredibly fun.
For sure. For 1 year? What an experience.
Well, for 4 months.
Only for 1 year as in one ski season. Right.
Yeah.
But like, I got a question. I know the answer, but the viewers might not. Why are they hiring English speakers for the ski mountain?
Right.
Why would they not just hire Japanese people? Because of course, a lot of Japanese people ski too.
So this particular place in Hokkaido is called Niseko. It's
the big mountain up there.
Yeah.
Right. A series of mountains.
Yeah, there are some famous ones. It's the most westernized, so it gets the most publicity outside of Japan. Excuse me. Many people, when they go and visit there, they're like, it's like Australia. Because
we went there?
Like 80% of people are
foreigners everywhere.
It's probably more than that. I want to say 80% of people are Australian. And the company that I worked for originally was founded in Australia. They're a ski rental and everything in Australia. But
that's so cool that the company moved like a branch in another country.
Yeah. They still operate in Australia. The company's Rhythm, if anybody's interested. I don't know if that matters. But they do ski rental and stuff. And they're well known in Niseko as well. They do good work. And it was a great place to work, honestly.
Sorry, go on.
They give so as a staff, you can get free gear rental, providing the customers aren't using it. Like they have like popular skis or snowboards or like sets, and customers get first dibs. But for anything else that's not being rented out, you're able to just go and take it and ski. So for me, that was
and a ski
how
pass,
I learned
right?
to ski. No, you have to pay for your own. Some places, it's like $1,000 or something. So it's significant if you're getting.
Did you buy a ski pass?
Yeah, I got a season pass.
Because you might as well, right?
I was like, I'm here. There's not a lot else to do when you're there.
And everyone around you wants to go skiing, right?
Right, yeah. And so at this point, I'd skied 3 times. I did Snow Planet, and then I think I did Snow Planet twice. And then I went on a ski holiday in New Zealand for like 5 days or something to
with family.
Learn on no, just with my friends actually, who I came on holiday with before. Because I was like, I gotta learn how to do this if I'm gonna be doing it for 4 months. And then, when I was here, I spent a lot of time skiing and snowboarding and
hanging out with people who like to party. You taught me about a new term, many new terms actually, but the one that really stuck, and one of my favorite terms, is floor suck.
Yeah.
You want to explain what a floor suck is?
A floor suck is an Australian tradition.
I'm sure you can do it all around the world.
Yep, but I think the Australians created it.
We had it in Canada when I was in my partying years.
You did?
people did the action. We didn't call it floor suck.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So a floor suck is when you're at a party and somebody spills their drink, like knocks over a drink off a table or something like that, and it's considered wasteful. So the natural thing to do is not waste your beverage and suck it up from wherever it dropped. If you spilt it on a table, it's called a table suck. If you happen to have spilt it on the floor, well,
How
bad
about if
news.
you spilled it
you have
on
to do a
somebody's
floor suck.
lap?
A lap suck? I think it depends who it was. Some people would probably be like, yeah, you gotta suck this off. Off? I don't know. And other people would be like, don't touch me. So, who knows?
Yeah. Wow.
It's called a Zamboni? If that's really the name, that's funny.
We were talking about ice skating, and Jacob had never heard of the word Zamboni.
Yeah.
I was a little surprised.
Zamboni.
I want to do a PCA skating. And after Jacob said he went skating for the first time ever, I totally want to go PCA skating.
That would be cool.
Max can
You
bring a
just want
camera.
to show off.
I kind of do.
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
at the same time, like I had floated the idea of doing like a little company soccer game and barbecue, and a number of the staff were like, "Soccer, that sucks." And
All the
then
Americans.
We ended up not doing anything like that.
That's just me, but yes.
There was Mike too.
Probably.
So this is one of the reasons why he's being moved out of the company.
Yeah.
I choose my my terminology carefully there.
Yeah. Some people have said they're late. What did they miss? We're talking about my Derek's fired me. I'm being forced out of PCA.
Don't muddy the waters with the news.
Yeah, it's not true. Mike is not getting fired. If you missed the beginning, Mike will be leaving us.
Under duress.
You've got another 5 weeks
Yeah.
of working here.
Yeah.
And a little extra announcement that goes along with that. Because Mike's going to be off of the show will continue going forward without Mike. And instead of just me speaking into the clouds, it's going to be me and Max. And we've done a little bit of that when Mike was on vacation. So should be pretty good.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever match the Mike energy, but we'll try to do an even better job.
There'll be less swearing. That's something to look forward to.
Or maybe more.
Less swearing.
Okay, so
more
then
German.
after this ski place, then you got another tiny job for like a month or something like that, and then you ended up working here.
Yeah, I did the Mario Karts in Tokyo.
So
The
you were
little
that
kart driving.
asshole driving around the Mario
That's
Karts
right.
in Tokyo.
I was wearing a squirrel costume a lot of the time because it was pretty funny.
I've done it. I was Luigi.
Yeah.
As much as that's an annoyance to the people who live here, it's so fun to do it.
It's fun, but I totally understand why people hate it. And honestly,
it's also
it shouldn't
ramped
be allowed.
way up now since when I did it like 10 years ago,
Yeah.
8 years ago or something. And you used to be able to go anywhere you wanted, rent the carts and go wherever you want. But now
Yeah.
it's always groups.
Yeah.
And the groups are of like 15 people all in a line, and they
It's
just
grunt,
kind of
my com.
interfere.
I hear a lot of sound that's like,
Yeah, but it's not on.
what's going on?
Okay, so Mario Karts. Good stuff or bad stuff?
It was weird.
I like how your boss was like, hey, we're going to pay you actually less than we were supposed to, but then we're actually going to pay extra for your transport
Yeah.
fee so that we can skirt taxes.
Yeah. Both can skirt taxes. It was a weird time.
And he said, very good deal.
So I spent the 4 months in Hokkaido, and that kind of, I didn't have to arrange my own apartment or I got like a bank account. They help with a lot of things, and then I could plan my move to Tokyo, which was always the intention. What are you doing?
Reacting to a comment.
Is there a good comment we should
Not
read?
to be rude, but which fellow is Mike? This guy.
No?
I know this guy here.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the one leaving. Derek is the owner of the company, so he's
If
obviously
I'm
not
leaving, there will
leaving.
be no PCA.
Yeah. Yeah, that helped me. Is my mic loud? Or is something's changed and it's very odd in my, I don't know.
Is it better now?
I think so, maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Just like to ease me into living in Japan. I don't know if there are people there who have considered moving to Japan, but it can be a massive, now I hear nothing.
Now it's better. Yeah, sorry. It
okay.
was, you had the master mix on, not
Okay.
your own mix.
Master Mix is fun. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, then I moved and I did the Mario Kart in Tokyo for 1 or 2 months, I think. And then I applied for the job at PCA.
And you knew about us beforehand.
Yeah, I got nothing in my headphones, by the way.
Interesting.
How about
can
now?
you say something?
Oh, now I can hear.
You
I'm
can hear?
back. Yeah.
Is it cutting out or anything?
No.
You're good?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, this is where it gets a little bit reminiscent. I'll see how much you remember, because I went through the emails.
Wait, is this going to be a test?
No, kind of, maybe.
Is this
We'll
going to make
see.
me sad? Are you going to make
No.
me cry on camera?
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay. Calm down. Wait a second. Let me just open my eyes for like a minute straight.
So,
This is the thumbnail for the next show.
yes, please. So I don't remember when you posted the job advertisement, but the person who was doing sales before me was leaving the company to return to the USA, and you needed someone to replace them.
And at this point, it was me, Naoko, that sales rep, and just the three of us.
Yeah.
And so one of the three was leaving, and we needed somebody to come in and replace that person.
Yeah. So you posted a video on YouTube. Some people may remember that. And it was like,
It'd be
we're
funny
hiring.
to watch that
And
video.
I did. Yeah, that's how I found out about it.
Cool.
And then I applied on 8th of May, 2018. Derek and I discussed until the 14th of May. I sent in my resume and things like that. And there was concern over my visa because I was on a working holiday visa. That
Right.
visa would have ran out in November.
Yeah.
So again, this was in May. My visa was good until November. I had already done my research, and I had told Derek that I am fairly certain that I can get
I
a
still
working
can't.
visa.
To this day, I can't believe that this worked.
Really?
Really?
Seat of the pants style. This actually turns into a funny story.
Does it?
Part of it.
All right. Tell me the funny story.
So Derek was like, oh, like if I hire you and then we go through all the training and everything like that. Not that I was one of a number of applicants at this point. He said it would suck that if I hired you and then you worked in November and then you're gone again. Like, I need someone who can
Because
stay
that's
here
when the working
long-term.
holiday visa would have ended.
Yeah.
Right?
So Derek's like, you need to get a lawyer to do the visa stuff for you. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I can do it myself. And he's like, no, I need to speak to a lawyer to
Just
confirm.
like our customers.
Yeah.
Well, I can import without a broker.
Yeah. And I was like, no, I think this is good. And then Derek, if you can believe this, Derek ghosted me.
Well, that's not true.
Derek ghosted me for 3 weeks.
Nope. I only do everything properly.
No, I have email history to back this up. I can send it to anybody who wishes
How many times have you said in the office that you're missing emails that you know you sent or received?
Yeah. Some
Okay, what happened that
leeway.
June
So
when I didn't ghost you?
So after Derek
That was when I
ghosted
was in
me
the
for
hospital
3 weeks,
with
no.
a burst pancreas.
You know what? I wonder if it was Golden Week or something. Is
Yep, it was definitely that.
Yeah, Derek ghosted me for 3 weeks, and then he said to me, he said, if you were able to start, how soon would you be able to start? And this was before I had come in for an interview, and I was like, I'm in Tokyo, I can start right away.
So you just applied for the job.
Yeah.
Okay, so and then we had some communication at that point.
Yeah.
But it's not considered ghosting at that point.
It was definitely ghosting. I cried. I don't know if Derek cried, but anyway, it was a rough breakup. And then 5th of June, he stopped ghosting me and contacted me. I came in for an interview on the 7th of June,
Dick.
and I started working on the 11th of June.
That's quick.
So it was
from
5
interview
days
to
from
start. Actually, your interview was fantastic. Like,
expected of me. Sasuga Mike.
it's funny too because like you had an air of professionalism during the interview and at the beginning of working, and I was like, oh, that's really, really good. And then that quickly fell apart.
Well, so I came from a company that like you had to be professional. Like I was meeting clients and stuff
Right.
like that. Like you have to.
Yeah.
And then when I started working here, and I was like, whoa, Derek's super casual. This is excellent. I want that. So let's do that instead of the
Right.
professionalism.
A mix of being professional when you need to, but I'd say compared to other jobs, this is quite casual.
Yeah, it's casual unless we're emailing customers or talking about things that need more professionalism.
So apparently there's a quiz in the interview.
Yeah, so I don't know if you remember this.
I remember everything.
Do you remember ghosting me? for 3 weeks.
I have alternative facts.
Okay. So in the interview, Derek gave me a quiz, and this was a car quiz to test car knowledge. And Derek hands me this quiz, and I'm like, okay, that's weird. Never done a quiz in an interview before, but that's cool. I like this. And I do a quiz, and I give it back to Derek, and Derek goes, okay. Now let's talk about something else. And I was like, hold up. I just did a quiz. Tell me how I did. And he was like, oh, you want to know how you did? And I was like, yeah. And you're like, that's interesting. All right, let's go over this. And I was like, who gives someone a quiz and then doesn't like grade it in front of them? I was
This
like,
guy.
you're not just going to take it away and like...
But if I grade it in front of someone and they obviously don't know anything, this is just a reminder of how much that person sucks. It
Yeah.
creates an awkward...
So are
To
you
me,
saying
I
that
was-
Mike didn't know anything?
No, but
I will
some of
say-
the people who applied didn't know anything.
Mike, I also received that quiz, and it was taken away from me, and I never heard anything about it ever again.
I still have it too, Grant. You want to go over it on the next show?
No.
It's got a red pen.
Knowing how
written
much
all
Grant
over it.
knows about cars, though, I bet you he
Yeah.
aced the test.
Oh, yeah, the
Probably
quiz
did
was
better than
fine,
me,
but
yeah.
it was never brought up again.
Yeah. I was like, absolutely not. You get that quiz back out and you tell me how I did.
But it's very important to me to hire people that know what they're talking about, like before they start. And people are always in the interview going to be like, "Oh yeah, I love cars. I'm so good with cars and stuff
And you're
like that." And you're
prove
like,
it.
"Yeah,
Yeah.
don't just tell me, show me." And it's an easy thing to put together a quiz for that.
Yeah. And I think you asked me, I think you were like, why do you want to know how you did? And I was like, well, if I got anything wrong, I want to know the right answer. And then you were like, oh, okay.
I remember
Like,
that.
Yeah. And I did. I really did. I was like, if this is a little opportunity to learn to... Because I remember one of them was chassis codes. And obviously I know all the GTRs, I know the Supras, the AE86 and stuff. I knew some of the major ones, not as many as I know now.
Yeah.
But in the quiz, I was just like, GTO is Z16A. What are all the other ones? And I just couldn't think of them at all. So
I really
blanked
want to
on that.
revisit that quiz to see what it looks like.
Yeah, it would be funny.
Was it like a connect the
There was one of those, yeah.
like
it was
the
like
cars on one
SUVs though. It's like, what is a
list?
Cayenne? It's like, so if you knew the car name and what it was.
There definitely wasn't a
and-
Cayenne there because I don't even know what the chassis code is for Cayenne.
Oh, no. The chassis codes was like, tell me how many chassis codes you know. The connect one was like, if you knew, it's very basic stuff. Like if you knew what a Cayenne was. Is it an SUV or a sports car? You know,
okay, I
like,
see.
yeah, that kind of stuff. Obviously, there's more difficult stuff too, like engines and things, but yeah.
And then now that you are going to be coming to an end, I think that you are the longest tenure out of anyone, maybe, except for me and probably my wife. So we've been in business for how many years? Started, it will be
17 or
18
18?
years this August, so
Yeah.
17 at the moment.
Yeah. And I have been with PCA when I leave, I will have been with PCA for 7 years and 9 months and 16 days.
That's a long time. I
Yeah,
usually
that's a
get
long
tired
time,
of like when I used to work for other people, I would get tired of the job within 2 years.
2 seems short. For me, I was
I would
usually about
cont-
5.
I would
like,
continue working unless they were dickheads.
that's your swear.
No, I've already said that once.
Did
Is that worth a swear?
Nah, if you say,
I think maybe
feel
half
like
a point.
if you say the word, then it's like it's free game for the rest of the show.
Here's Mike making rules on his last time.
Yeah.
So 7 years, 9 months, almost 8 years.
Yeah. Almost 8 years.
2,846 days. Is that how many days there are in 7 years, or
Yeah.
how many days you worked?
No, not working days.
So you're inflating
could've-
your numbers.
Yeah.
All right.
But it makes me look really cool. Almost 3,000 days.
Okay, I want to talk about, you've lived in Japan for a long time. Of course, it's a big change from New Zealand.
Yeah.
So what was it about Japan? Maybe an experience or two that will really stand out for you? Something that was like impressionable.
I think I developed a love for skiing. Maybe that's obvious because I worked there for 4 months, but I didn't realize how much I would enjoy skiing. I never thought of myself as a skier. None of my family skis or really does sports in that way at all.
Yeah.
My brother and I both ride motorcycles, but skiing, yeah, I fell in love with it. And then Derek also skied. Derek and I have gone skiing together a few times. That's
One and
always
a
a
half
good time.
times.
No, we went.
We went to Hokkaido and we didn't end up skiing very well there.
Right, but we went to that little pension place when we did
That was
the ice
good.
racing. That was fun.
That was a fun
day. And Hakuba. We went to Hakuba as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hakuba was less good for, I don't know the reason.
The snow was really bad.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed learning to ski. There's a standout memory I have going to Daikoku with one of my friends from
Daikoku
Hokkaido.
is the meeting place for cars.
Yep.
Just like people roll in and
Yep.
check out the cars.
There was a very wealthy guy there with his Lamborghini Aventador.
This was a long time
And-
ago.
Yeah, right after the winter season, so it would have been 2018.
So Aventador was still like a brand new car at that time.
I think so, yeah. It was like the hot Lamborghini, the flagship, I guess, for them. And there was a crowd of people around him, and my friend is Japanese from Hokkaido was there, and he was talking to him. He's like, this guy's just letting people get inside the car and rev the engine.
And drive it away.
I was like, yo, would you let me drive it? But there's no way. But yeah, he let me rev his Aventador, and Aventador was one of my dream cars. So
Yeah.
that was and coming from New Zealand, where I've seen one Aventador ever, I think, and then you
Right.
come to Japan where you're seeing like,
Well, you're in one of the biggest
Amazing
cities in
hot
the world.
right, but
Right.
like your brain is not wired to see Ferraris and Lamborghinis and Porsche and
Just on the
Maserati
highway.
everywhere. Just yeah.
Yeah.
So wild for me to be doing that. And then I think some standout memories are doing the races.
The
race
endurance
days.
racing
Yeah.
that we do on the Drives Japan YouTube channel.
That's
That
right.
you
Check
should
it out.
subscribe to.
Like and subscribe. No, we do it on this channel, don't we?
We did post some of the videos on this channel,
Yeah.
but all of the videos
Okay.
from the last that we've posted in the last year have all gone into the new
That's
channel.
Drives Japan /YouTube.com.
And we got some news about that
Something.
channel.
Yeah. And the drives that we've been on weekends, doing
Some of the-
weekend trips.
That's one of the coolest things you can do in Japan is go
Yeah.
on the toge and just drive. It's
Yeah.
so incredible.
Yeah, many standout days for doing that.
Mhm.
And I think that's about it. Is that it? Did I put anything else here? Yeah, just being in Japan, exploring everything.
Obviously, you come to Japan. It's a very different country, and not everything is going to be rosy. I know that all the YouTubers are going to say that Japan is the wonderland, and you're going to love it here.
Yeah.
But that's not realistic, right? No country is a wonderland. It's going to solve all your problems. So tell me about the sucky parts.
Okay, before I
living in
tell you
Japan.
about what sucks in Japan, I have a visual history. I think we have enough
Wait.
viewers now.
You want to?
It's a visual history of my employment at PCA.
A 3-step,
Yeah. It's
4 steps, right?
4-step.
AI was used, so brace yourselves for that, but it's very funny, I think.
Usually, we are making fun of AI all the time in the office because it's a new technology. There's a lot of things good and bad about it, whatever, but it is funny and stupid in many ways. And you've done a little visual history of your work time at PCA
Yeah.
using AI, using our images.
Yeah.
So why don't we look at that, Max?
Yeah. When you got 20 minutes before the show, AI is your only way to make these pictures. So this is my first day at PCA. You can see I was a very professional looking young lad, very small, very meek, very timid. And then you have Derek Weldon. Obviously, that's Derek Weldon.
I have to say that AI really upped the hand. Like I've got a nice bold chest and wide shoulders. Like I wouldn't mind looking like that. I almost look like a movie star.
Why is
And
it
then I
you
was
could
like,
look like
I
that?
was like, I don't
Just
look
get more
anything like
mad.
that. And Mike's like, actually, you do when you're angry at me.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's my very first day.
And apparently, there's paper airplanes all throughout the office,
If you
Yeah.
if you keep looking at this picture, it gets worse and worse.
and paper airplanes outside of the office.
It's raining inside the office.
As you do. I mean,
Like,
what's
And
so
I do
wrong
all my
with
work
that?
on a typewriter. Apparently,
Imagine trying to fly paper airplanes in the rain
imagine if I came into work with that outfit on.
with your general outfit.
I would be leaving probably.
Yeah. Now, the next photo is the good years, all the great years, all the good times that we had in Japan.
Face is missing eyes.
It's 2 mouths, isn't it? They just have
That
no
is
eyes.
weird.
That's freaky. So that's how Derek and I ski. I'm usually the one doing all the cool tricks, and Derek's just like, I can fly. I don't know why I gave you brown hair.
You look like you're gonna land on your head there.
Yeah, probably.
It looks
Okay,
like
so-
someone took the PNG and just rotated it 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now, This is recently when I had to reveal to Derek that I was leaving PCA. And as you can see, that is very clearly us. Derek is live streaming with 2 cups of coffee, strangely.
I'm live streaming at a very Japanese office, isn't
Yeah.
it? And what's that in your hand?
Right. So I said, please make this a Japanese office. So they put sushi in my hands. And I guess that's like a, hey, Derek, sorry, I'm quitting. And also here's some sushi, maybe?
Or I just walk around with sushi because it's a Japanese office.
Yeah.
The facial expressions on that one are good.
Yeah.
And I've got an awful lot of fingers. Take a look.
Do you? Wait, your finger's going in both directions.
Yep, as
It's
they
like
do.
You've like crossed it, but then also, yeah,
Fairly odd,
And
but
I've
it got the
tissue
connector on the microphone,
desk
correct?
because
they really did.
we don't have garbage cans.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then do we have one more? I can't remember what the last one is. Oh yes, and now I would like to proudly announce that although I am leaving, Derek Weldon has graciously, in my stead, decided that PCA will now, for the very first time.
Wait, oh no.
Oh.
We got another one?
No, wait, do the other one first,
Yeah.
Because now I've done the whole
'Cause I was
introduction.
wondering
Okay,
if
yeah.
that one was coming. That's one of my
Sorry.
favorites.
PCA will now be exporting motorcycles. Please enjoy.
Oh, is that me with motorcycles in the background?
Yeah.
In crates and a
Yeah.
And the
shipping
stress
container out the
of
window.
sending.
You know, I
those.
wouldn't mind having an office with a view of the ocean right there,
Yeah.
even if I had to export motorcycles to do it.
Yeah. And it's also raining inside this one, right?
Yeah, it rains inside the office.
Yeah.
Which kind of motorcycles are those? They look like not the
Hondas.
ones you would export from Japan.
Look,
They all
this
look
is a.
And they're Gusnugget.
Gesnugget. But it knows you use Apple computers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, but one of the old ones,
Your face is
Ah.
much bigger than your body.
as it is normally. We digitally slim my face down anytime I'm on camera.
And then what was that last?
Yeah,
The last
the
one
right
was.
This is now everyone trying to get Derek to import motorcycles.
So
just
they
thought-
they got my body shape pretty good there, but I don't think they got yours.
Well,
And you look Japanese there
no, they
too.
just use the Japanese person, I feel.
Yeah, some of
Like-
this is probably just putting
Yeah.
the face on.
This one I tried to make AI say like Derek was trying to chase me to stop me from leaving, but AI could not do it. So you've got Derek leaving or running away from a Japanese man in Shibuya.
Yeah. It
Or
happens sometimes.
Make
That was the AI part of this
Yeah.
stream.
Okay. Back to Derek's original question, which is what sucks in Japan? What sucks about living here? For me, the biggest thing that I struggle with here is bureaucracy.
What do you mean by that?
Everything takes so much longer and you have to provide paperwork. Like, to get the most common example is to get a car in Japan. If you don't know Japanese, like if I didn't work at PCA or have a Japanese person helping me with like 80% of the process, it's extraordinarily difficult. Like, I bought my bike before I started working here and I just went through a shop. I just paid them money and then they took care of everything for me.
Yeah.
I was extremely lucky to find a guy who spoke some English and was willing to help me because he didn't speak great English. It was a lot of Google Translate and it was probably 400,000 or 500,000 yen in fees. Nah, probably a bit less than that, maybe 300,000.
But it was also a pricey bike, right?
Right, but I mean, like the money that they charged me to do everything was higher than I would have done here, and then I also have to pay retail because I didn't get it through bike auctions or anything like that. I'm super happy with my bike, no problem there, but without that, the main point of this is without people who are willing to like step outside of their comfort zone to help me in English or be okay with me literally on Google Translate trying to like, does this make sense? And then they're typing back and translating back to me, like. That has happened to me a number of times, like setting up my internet at home or things like that. Or I just have to ask someone in the office to call. Like setting up my internet and phone took me all day
Yeah.
because that was somebody who I'm inconveniencing as well at NTT who's sitting there being like, yeah,
The
I can
immigrant
help
is
you.
calling and they don't speak
Right.
Japanese.
And then at one point I was like, this has gone on for a long time. I'm sure you want to have lunch. And she was like, yeah, would you mind coming back after lunch and we can resume? So like we literally took a lunch break while setting up a phone contract.
That's for cell phone.
For home, internet, cell phone, the whole thing. Because
Yeah.
I was like, I don't care if this costs me more. If I can just get it all sorted, I'll just do it.
Right.
So that's just an example of the bureaucracy, like going to the city office and getting paperwork and things like that. I realize this is my fault because I don't speak Japanese very well or really at all. It's one of my limitations here.
Mike's one of the
makes-
bad immigrants. He is not integrating into the culture.
Yeah. I
If
bought
we-
her a gift, by the way. I came back and I was like, here's a little thank you for
That's so
helping
sweet.
me. And she was like, you don't need to do that. And I was like, you spent all day with me. Like, thank you. Please just enjoy
What did you
this."
buy her?
As little chocolates and things from
Aw,
New Zealand.
cute. Was she?
Yeah. No,
Are you interested in
it
that?
wasn't like that. I was just very much like, we'll never see each other again, but here you are.
To a
please.
Japanese person, I think that would, like, in that situation where she is the employee and you're the customer, it's very weird for you to give a
Yeah,
present.
she was looking around like I don't know if this is okay to accept, and I was just like, oh, I'll just leave it there, and then be like, sorry, bye. And so I don't know, maybe she shared it with her.
You
team
left
or
it there?
something, but-
Yeah. So I'll just, if you're not accepting, I'll put it
No,
here
I
and I'll
was-
leave.
I was like, thank you, and I bowed a lot while like backing up, and I was like, yep.
I have not taken that back. Take your chocolates.
Yeah. The other thing is traffic here. Traffic here is wild.
Because, like, getting in and out of the city,
Yeah.
there are 30 million people.
And just moving around, like the amount of traffic lights here, you can't cover distance very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Unless you're paying for the highway.
correct. If you're on the highway, you're boosting, but it's like
The
50
highway,
bucks if you're going
so
on a
we,
decent trip.
We did the video shoot. Cost 2,000 yen, so 20 bucks to go there and 20 bucks to go back. And that highway you're only on for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But that's also without ETC.
Yeah.
One with.
If you do it with ETC, I think it's 800 yen. So
It's
8
430
bucks.
yen one trip.
Is it? That cheap, eh?
So 860 yen to
Yeah.
Yokohama and back.
It's like the main highway. It just costs a lot because once you get on, you can go for any distance on that highway. Some of them will only charge you like, oh, you'll get a tag. You go on the highway. When you get off, you show the tag. But for whatever reason, that main one in Tokyo is just 20
Yeah.
bucks.
Yeah. It's very expensive. And then the free roads are just jam packed with people and traffic, especially at peak hours. Like, no joke, on public holidays, coming back into Tokyo after going out for a weekend or something, it's 1 to 2 hour delay.
Yeah, just
Like-
sitting there in the car,
Yeah.
not moving.
Yeah, the roads are just completely clogged, and that's on the highways that you pay for. So it's sometimes referred to as Japan's most expensive parking lot because
Yep.
you're paying to be on the highways and you're not moving very quickly.
So you either leave in the morning at like 5, 6 a.m. to dodge traffic.
Right, and then but you have to come back either at 5 or 6 a.m. or like middle of the day. So
Yeah.
your day is all like
Yeah.
Or what most people do is you just say, oh, well, I'm in traffic. And you sit in traffic for as long as you can. And then at some point you get off and you go to a rest stop and you have your dinner at one of the PAs and get some snacks, stretch your legs.
Fight
that
little
kind of thing.
kids running around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are all
This-
like been cooped up in a car and now they're running around the parking area. Fair
Right.
enough. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay,
For
so
the
what
things
happens
itself.
from here? You're going to stay in Japan. You're going to go work for B Forward.
Yeah,
Man,
Forward
you
has
started-
given me an
you
offer
started
that I
working
couldn't
for
refuse.
another car exporter. I will mention it on the show.
What would you actually think? Would you be like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, pretty much.
Why would you do that?
Nothing in my mind tells me that you're going to work for another car exporter.
No.
If it were in, it would make sense if it were in New Zealand and you
importer.
needed to get a job and you're using whatever skills that you have to get the job and or start an import company or something like that. That makes
Yeah.
sense. But if you're like, nah, I'm staying in Japan and I'll work for
Yeah.
Japan Car Direct.
No, I am. Once I finish in here, it's at the end of March. My parents they've booked a holiday. My birthday is in April, so we'll spend April traveling Japan. My parents are getting older, so maybe one of the last international trips they do. So I'll take them around for a month.
In your
they've-
Type R.
Yeah, the original plan was to get an Alphard to take them around in luxury, but it's going to be too difficult to sort all that and too expensive for me to buy it and then get rid of it.
Yeah, because of the bureaucracy here, you can't just land, buy a car, and go.
Yeah.
Griff Rides just said he won a car during the stream. Let's go.
Oh, cool.
Do we get to know what it is?
Can Grant dox our customers?
Well,
Is that okay?
no. Don't get Grant to say anything
Yes, I was
yet.
gonna say.
Griff, if you would like to say what you won, you're
I want
welcome
Griff
to say.
Grant, don't say.
Yeah.
I was not going to.
Reveal your purchase to everyone. Step Woojin. Hell yeah.
A step wagon. Can we actually show it?
Griff, are you okay with us showing your car?
I kind of think
We
that
could
would be
do
cool.
that.
I want a
Yeah.
car during your show, and then we can show it.
I think that's maybe the first time that somebody who's
Would it-
watching the show.
Okay, we
Would
got
it be okay
permission.
to actually see like the price we paid for
No,
it?
no,
and
no,
all of that
not the
stuff?
price.
Just a picture of the car,
Yeah.
which should be enough.
Send it to my
Okay.
email. Send it to my email. I can pull it up on
Okay.
the stream.
Yeah, he can share more if he
Oh,
wants
that's
to.
cool.
We'll
it's the
just show a
first
picture.
time that's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
I
that mean
love
he gets one of the 80 million yen value reports
No.
for Max? Oh.
No.
But
We
what if
can't,
it
we
wasn't?
can't just be giving away. You know how expensive that is?
Yeah, 80 million yen. Yeah, so I'm finishing up end of March. My parents and I will travel throughout Japan during April. I will probably stay for another month or so after April. Maybe a month, maybe 2 months, because I have to pack all my things, arrange a container to New Zealand. Somebody asked if I'm exporting the FD2 to New Zealand, and yes, I specifically
That's so cool.
bought that car.
What a great car to be bringing back.
Yeah. So I've known about this for a while and been planning for a while with Derek. I bought that car expecting to ship it to New Zealand along with my bike and then the other stuff that I have here in Japan.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting rid of the FD2. No way. No way.
Nice.
So yeah, travel Japan and then I'll eventually head back to New Zealand after a longer holiday and enjoying all of the things in Japan that I have not yet to go and see and do yet.
Once
I've
you
got a long
live
list,
in New
so-
Zealand, are you going to watch the show and be a commenter?
Yeah. I'll
That would
send
be-
in,
that would
I'll send
actually
in
be pretty dope.
ludicrous questions and requests.
So it can be like,
Hi,
Max, you suck at this.
Can you buy motorcycles yet?
Yeah.
Any more mods before you ship it back?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I still owe Mike a Christmas present, so
All right, K-Tech 2.2 liter engine.
No.
I'll take it.
No,
It's
ITB
only
kit.
2 million yen.
so we can be ITB team. Actually, you're already a ITB team
ITBs.
because of your bike.
Hey, he just offered you an ITB ticket.
I'll take it.
Yeah, but no tuning or anything, just the kit.
I'll take it.
You can sit on a shelf and look cool.
Actually, that'd be
How much
pretty
are the
sweet.
kits for those? Like 250,000 yen, $2,500.
Probably expensive, yeah.
You can buy it with your severance package.
Severance, see? I got fired.
Okay, so this will be the last time that you'll see Mike. The reason for that is because this show actually takes up a good chunk of time that could otherwise be used for the transition to our new staff.
I'm making training tools and things like that, helping out behind the scenes so that everything is buttery smooth for exports and the cars that you guys are buying. So I will no longer be on the show, but I will still be here working in the background.
And just as a reminder, in case you didn't hear earlier, Mr. Max will be the interim host.
Yes.
And we are going to have some show changes going forward because we need to bring in your replacement. And then there will be some time where that person can't come onto the show, or maybe he doesn't want to be on the show. I don't really know.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We are bouncing around the ideas of having a rotating few people, but of course we need people in the back end doing work while we have maybe Grant or Jacob on the show. Would be nice to even get guests on the show or something like that in the future, but that requires our viewership to spread the word of the Cool JDM show to all your friends.
Tell Alexi from Noriaro. He can come on the show.
Nah, he's a regular viewer, actually.
Oh, true.
Actually, all of the famous people in Japan are regular viewers. They just stay quiet because they don't want to be exposed.
Including Takaichi sama.
Are you talking about the Prime Minister,
She's a car lover.
she had a
and
Supra,
watches this show. Yeah.
right?
I think she still has it.
She still has it, yeah.
Okay, so
Do you wanna-
Mike... Huh? Oh, we got it. Is it on the screen now
Oh.
for everyone to see?
We got
There it
Griff
is.
rides.
Yeah, that's the...
There is the step wagon that we won. Look at that in
That
all of
wing.
its glory. That's a
I was
first
gonna
gen,
say, that
a late
spoiler.
model first gen. We definitely don't sell the first gen very much anymore.
Very cool.
And it's got a really cool rear spoiler.
You know what's weird? I just realized this. When I look at this, I'm like, show me the sheet. I need to see the sheet. Why am I only seeing... I need the sheet.
Right.
And we
Oh.
won't show you the sheet.
It's got a sliding door only on one side. That's how you know it's old school.
Yeah.
So I adore these vans. This is probably only like the third one that we've sold of the very first generation. Right, Grant, I'm right that this is a first gen, right?
I believe so, yes.
But most of the ones that,
We sold a ton of the second gens.
yeah, second
Just-
and third gen, we sold a
Yeah.
ton to Canada. But the
Yeah.
first gen we sold to Canada Andrew. You know who I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
And he owned it for like 8 years or something like that. And
Wow.
eventually sold it, but I always thought it was so cool.
Yeah.
It's so simple and so just done properly.
Yeah.
Everything you like about Honda is in that minivan.
Congrats
Goodbye.
to Riff Raff.
Congratulations. And
Yeah,
super
cool.
congratulations for winning live. You guys watching right now, that could be you too.
Yeah. Although we are live, we're also live bidding in the background.
So I'm sure, Mike, that there are some things, some very secret private things that people have been wanting to ask but haven't really been prompted about that. So our Q&A at the end of this show is your time to ask Mike about all those things that you wanted to ask, but
Yep.
now is your last time.
Yep. Ask me anything you want. I will do my best to answer.
At the end of
Honestly,
the show?
I may
or
lie
now?
to you. Who knows?
End of
Better
show?
ask and find out. End of show.
End of show.
I'm going to talk very briefly about the sales manager position because it's a very important position for the success of the company. I'm basically just going to glaze Mike for a few minutes here. So first off, if you're hoping to apply for the position for this job, I'm sorry, we've already hired somebody. That person is somebody that I've known for a good long time in Canada. They're going to be coming here and assuming the position. And I'm really excited about that. But
Yeah.
at the same time, this is going to be a big change for the company. This is a position that sets the tone for the company very much, more than anything else. And when you have a new person, you've got new things to go from. What does the sales manager, i.e. what does Mike do in his daily life? He is the man in charge of the sales position. And this includes the training, mentoring, advice, conflict resolution, handling higher end clients, and sales himself. The mentoring thing is very where I get stuck. Hiring like we tried to open this up to people in Japan. I was thinking maybe a Japanese person that can also speak English, but they need to be able to sell to people outside of Japan and understand what the customer outside of Japan is, how they perceive good service, because it is a little bit different. So I really was thinking maybe like somebody who understands that, has a history of client relations. It's not easy. You put out a job posting and you get all these resumes and everyone writes the resume going, oh, it's a management position. Let me show my management chops by talking like a manager. And I hate that. And all of the resumes are like, I'm going to improve productivity and
Yeah. Growth. Percentages.
I wish I was a snake that could shed my skin when I hear that kind of stuff. To me, that shows that you're not a real person. And usually when we hire for a position, a lot of the people either know about us or can research about us and kind of get an idea of what we want. But the people who apply for a management position, well, they should have management experience. And they're like, oh, because I'm a manager, I'm going to be the one that's going to be doing things. I'm so important. I know all these businessy terms, and it was just gross. I went through the applications. I didn't get a ton of them, maybe 35 or something, and not a single application was the type of person that we're looking for. And it just was like, what am I going to do? It was like a panic moment, because I absolutely don't want to hire somebody who's your typical manager, because I think many jobs I've been in, the manager was an asshole. And cared more about telling people what to do and making sure that their authority was known and not relating to the people on the sales floor. Like, I always felt like the bottom level people in the company are the people who deal with the customers a lot of time in food service and things that I've worked in previously. And then the managers, they don't know what it's like. And then they make these decisions and it's like, go and do this. And you're like, well, I know as somebody at the bottom of the company how this is going to work.
Yeah.
And they just don't get it.
Yeah.
And there's a disconnect there. We would like to move somebody. We would like somebody like Mike to move from a sales position into a manager position, but it's a different skill set that you have to do. Working directly with the customers doesn't necessarily change over to working with your employees to make them better. It's completely different. Used car dealership, a salesperson into basically a teacher position. Maybe teachers would be good at selling cars, but
Well, which is the
there's
skill,
all
right?
this conflict. And then there's how I want the company to be compared to how most people assume companies are supposed to be. Like, I went to business school, and a lot of what I learned in the business school, I just don't agree with. There's all this push for profit, push for sales, close the sales, hard closing,
Yeah.
all of this stuff that I just don't believe in.
These sneaky ways to get sales and convince people into doing things that they may not want to do, but it's good for the company if you do. It's like that stuff is
Right.
completely wrong. Too.
And so you don't really know if you're going to be hiring somebody who understands my vision of the company and is okay promoting it. And if you don't agree with the vision of the company, it's going to be harder to really actually express that and put that into your training of the employees and whatnot.
And if
We ended up with a gem with Mike. We really did.
Glaze me more, please.
He's also broad-chested because he was a swimmer.
True.
We like to hire swimmers.
Yeah. I will say also, like, it's difficult in Japan, and something we run into often, which is people who have worked in other used car exporters here who do a lot of the bad things that we don't want to do. Knowing that they came from there is like, well, are you just okay doing scammy stuff?
If
And
you're
are you
okay
gonna
lying to your
lie
customers, there's no place for you in this company.
Yeah. So,
I don't like this bothers me that so much of business, they're like pressured to perform, and therefore they, even if they went in with good intentions, they end up small step until
Yeah.
what I would consider is unethical is just done on the regular.
Yeah.
And once you've reached that, you've now announced to everybody that you're okay. And it bugs me to no end that all of these people that work at other car export companies have a lot of experience that I would love to have. Like, if you bring in somebody with 10 years experience being a sales manager, they can tell you all the efficient things that have come in their last company. But I'm of the mind that there aren't any car export companies that hold the same level of ethics as we do.
Yeah.
And I really don't want people to be like, okay, it's okay to scam customers as long as we're getting money.
Yeah. It's profitable. Why don't we do this? This is my
And
big
it's
idea.
the right decision to make.
Yeah.
I had a teacher in business school that was like, if there's a law, that doesn't mean that you don't do it. Laws get changed over time. You've got to push the boundaries of these laws. And like, I get what he's saying, but at the same time, when you envision all of the companies that are breaking the law all the time and not actually getting punishment, because nobody goes to jail when GM decides to scrub their finances.
Right. And I think that's sick. Like, I will say,
And so people in the interviews, they will say, yes, I am perfect. And you don't get to find out until like a year or two later. And then you're stuck with the people.
Yeah.
You're like, well, you're kind of a shithead, but now I can't fire you.
yeah. Yeah.
I absolutely hate trying to find somebody for a position that's that important. So, it's difficult. Mike said, I don't want to work here anymore. I had a tear coming down my face because we're losing something that's really been beneficial for the company. And if you look at what the company was when Mike started to how it has become now, a lot of the benefits that we have in the company, a lot of the greatness in the company did come from you.
Thank
but
you.
We're also losing a friend.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Not
And
just
I mean, I'm the boss, so I don't know how much I can say this, but you're as the boss, you're not supposed to be friends with the employees, is what they say. But yeah, Mike's one of the closest friends that I have, actually.
yeah, we've spent a lot of time outside of work doing stuff too. A lot of great memories. And I'm gonna be sad to go. It's not like I'm like, yay, I'm out of here. It's it's a decision that took me probably 2 years to finalize, and I spoke to Derek during that time as well and kind of shared some things, obviously not everything, but yeah, it's eventually it was just had to happen. And
Is any part of it because like I'm constantly thinking about this as the person who offers jobs. So we have a company, and I started the company just myself and my wife, and I was the single point of interaction with the customers. And then enough customers are like, I want to buy cars, that I can't help them all.
sure.
And so eventually I'm like, well, I want to be able to help these people, so I'll hire people to do this. But then as the company owner, you now, at this point, we've got 8 people working here. You think, I've got positions that I need filled, and the employees want to have a position at a company. but the desire of the employee doesn't always match what the company can offer. And I know for me, I would work at a company, I would learn everything I can, and then I would get to a point where I'm like, is this all that I've got at this company? Is there more room for me to grow because I feel like I want to grow? But then from the company point of view, we are limited because there might not be another level up. And I'm constantly thinking about this back and forth with the employees. Was any of your decision coming from thinking, I want to do more and there isn't really space for me to grow? Because at the moment, there isn't a position that's higher than what you have.
Yeah. So the short answer is yes, but it's not the whole story. Like, obviously, I want to grow and I want to do more things, but that's just
And
me
get
as
that
a...
Aventador.
Well, not necessarily like be more wealthy. Like that would be nice, but like I want to try my hand at different things. Like, could I be successful doing this thing, or could I go to a higher level in another company eventually? Like, that's not my immediate plan. But although that is part of the decision, and maybe there are like 100 different parts, it's a smaller part. It's just one thing on that side of the equation where it's, well, I can't do that. But also, like, the main thing is the logistics of living in Japan. To be quite honest, if I did not have a Japanese wife, I could not live here full time.
And the whole time I've been here, I had a Japanese wife. We got married in Canada and then came here. And I think about this all the time. Like, you don't have somebody to help you. I mean, when you had girlfriends, you did. But when you're single, then and you don't want to have the pressure of, better get a girlfriend quick so I can go to the dentist.
Right. Like, I'm someone who very much, like, when I date, I'm dating for long term, like starting a family and getting married and those kind of things. And unfortunately, that hasn't worked out. But even
ladies that are watching the show, I've seen the statistics. 1% of you are female.
I'm talking to, like, wait, there's 43 people.
If you're into dudes, why not?
I'm talking
gay guys?
to, like, 0.5 people. No, thank you. It's and I hold this view that if you're in Japan and you're two foreigners, like myself and a lot of my girlfriends have been foreign or mixed, then there's a time limit. If you want to do certain steps, it's going to be extraordinarily difficult. The main one is if you're going to have a child, if they're not Japanese, your girlfriend would want to go to her home country to have the supportive family, medical system that they know.
You're speaking from experience, like one of your girlfriends.
Well, sure, but also, like, I completely understand that. Like, being a foreigner and having a child in Japan would be extraordinarily different from many other countries. And during that time, you would obviously want to be supporting that person as much as possible. So you would absolutely go to their country. But then you go into the next step, which is raising a child here. And then it's, do you understand enrolling in schools and how the process is done? And if you're two foreigners trying to navigate that, it's just...
And you can't lean on your experience. Like for me, going through all my school in Canada, I have Canadian expectations. There's so many times where my kids just, like, I don't really know the life that they experience, and it kind of, I miss that.
Yeah, and that feeling, I feel like I would be ill-equipped to help in that thing. I would just be like, let me pay for tuition, let me take you to school, but I have...
There are international schools here, but they're $20,000 a year.
Yeah. So to answer your question, yes, that's part of it, but it's a very small part versus the logistics of me continuing to live in Japan.
Yeah, so I have also come to terms with the fact that, like, we can only offer positions or we can only offer salary amounts that fit within the goodness of the company. As much as I would like to pay more or offer more ability to grow, we also have limits for that. We're can't a small control.
We're a small company still, so... Like, I wanted to say earlier, like, it's been a breath of fresh air working here, like, to glaze you a little bit now.
Oh, here.
Derek takes his morals and his ethics very seriously, and
violently seriously,
yes. Being able to act in good faith, even though it's not profitable for the company sometimes, is a breath of fresh air. Not like
And
Many of
I know
you-
because I've worked with you for a while. You feel really, very much that
Yeah.
way. So many times Mike has said, I really can't charge this customer for this because it's just it feels so bad to do
Yeah.
that.
And then to have your boss or owner of the company be like, I agree, rather than like, hey, like this looks bad on you, you know, you're not your numbers are down, or
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Like to be able to offer like an authentic version of yourself without having to be like, well, I really have to think about the company, and the company really wants
That's
me to
good
lie
words.
right now.
Good wording
So,
there. The authenticity.
Yeah.
Like we absolutely don't want any of our staff to pretend to be someone else when they're working with customers.
Yeah. So I've really appreciated that, and it's probably the single biggest reason why I've stayed as long. And also we get along really well together, but that's because we're aligned with our morals and views and things.
And
So,
sense of humor.
that actually, yeah, that's a big one. We
Goes
have
a
lot of
long
fun.
way in having a fun office.
Yeah. So I'm really grateful to have
Thank
worked
you.
here.
Thank you, Mike.
One thing from the chat, Ran and Poe said, speaking of good news, guys, I just got a job offer via email.
Oh,
Really
cool.
good position at a firm I really wanted. I've been job hunting for close to a year.
Yeah, the job
Nice.
hunting portion sucks.
Congrats.
Yeah, congratulations. I hope you're able to be your authentic self.
So
in
in
your
this
company.
in this stream alone, we won a car for a customer, and a customer got a new job.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a baby. The 1%.
The one.
We're going to move on to the next section of this because otherwise we're going to run out of time, and
Thank
I don't
you.
want to have lunch at 2 o'clock. So the next section is car picks, and recently we've been having Grant present the cars. You want to keep doing that? I kind of like that.
Yeah, I do.
I can
too.
just sit back and enjoy the show.
I'm down for that.
What do we got, Grant?
Yeah. So in honor of Mike, my initial thought for today was to make it all Mitsubishis.
Because Grant hates me and he wants me to remember my suffering.
You talk so much about how much you loved your GTO.
Sorry.
It's usually followed, but I would never own another one
True.
of those. It left
No,
me
I think
stranded
you would.
3 times. I would own another one, yeah. I'm bad like that.
I think it's one of those I like bad girls kind
I
of
can
thing.
fix her.
Can't
Well,
help it.
The flip side of that is one of my picks got canceled, so we've gone with your old Legacy instead.
Yeah.
So this
Not
is
only that, this Legacy, I just happened to find out, I looked up the chassis codes. This is within 150 production numbers of your old car.
Yeah.
So maybe even
Oh.
produced on the same day. Same
Who
couple of
knows?
days?
It's got the same Kakimoto exhaust that was on your car. It's
Wow.
in pretty decent shape.
That
Manual.
exhaust is cool. It did
Yeah.
not sound like a Legacy.
No, it was great.
Any notes from your ownership experience?
I found out mine had rust later on after I was going to sell it. That was a surprise that I didn't expect. I think mine came from Sendai originally.
Sendai
so
will be snowy.
I think Subarus kind of have more they're more likely to rust if
I
they're
don't-
in snowy environments.
I don't find that.
No?
Well, more is relative. I think that they rust more than Toyotas, but less than Mitsubishis
Right. Yeah.
and Nissans.
I agree with that too. Okay.
I find the metal to be thinner than many of the other car
right.
makers,
That's kind of where I was
so
going
they
with that.
dent easier.
Yeah. Yeah, and the paint's usually thinner too. But honestly, these cars are fantastic. It's the car that I miss the most. The interior is lovely. It's pretty simple, but you can get them with the Macintosh head
Audio
unit
with a
system.
sub?
And that was great. I love this car. I would have another one easily. If
And
you need a
they're
daily.
pretty good value for money too, right?
Yeah.
How much did you pay for yours? Do you want to say now, or
Yeah, mine was 250,000 yen.
what a deal? Hey?
Yeah, it was
Wow.
fantastic.
and it was
I
in
love
good
that car.
condition too.
Yeah. It's plenty of space in a wagon. I used to pick up washing machines and fridges and stuff.
Yeah.
Great power, great reliability.
280 horsepower, manual
Yeah.
transmission, 4-wheel drive.
Sound awesome with the Kakimoto exhaust. If anybody's looking for a daily wagon that's also a bit sporty,
Not
can't
as
go
sporty
past
as you'd
the
like, though. You had mentioned a few times. That,
Sure.
But it also had some problem with steering, right?
no,
a
it's just the Legacies
sway bar
have
end link or
overboosted.
something?
Oh, I mean those failed, but I just replaced them with Cusco ones, and it was fine. Yeah.
Right.
It's if you want it to be, they're not a sports car. It's just a sporty wagon. So if you wanted to, I don't know, make it into like an Evo, not an Evo, maybe an Evo wagon, you need to upgrade the suspension. You can get these with the Spec B, which is the Bilstein
Yeah.
package. Yeah, get the GT Spec B.
Okay. I think prices have come up since you had yours.
Yeah.
Obviously. What's going on with the fuel door on that?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing on the sheet about it. I can't tell if it's like stickers or weird paint or what's going on.
Oh, these look good too. They're a sick looking car. I like them.
Yeah.
I agree.
I thought you made a
fond
good
memories of
purchase on that.
car.
What do we got next?
Sorry, hold that thought for a second. I'm in a bid right now.
Okay,
Oh.
I'll present this one.
Okay.
So this is your Time Attack Evo 8, complete with
9.
Evo 9, complete with wide body kit, very aggressive tires, probably a 265, I would say. It's got a toe strap on the front, big wing on the back, and it's probably got some good specs. So why don't we take a look at the sheet?
This wide body kit looks awesome.
Oh gosh.
Okay, I'm just going over the sheet. So aftermarket wheels, Brembo brake calipers. Those are stock for this, I believe. Are they?
Think so.
I think so. Adjustable height suspension. Full body kit, including wide body. Aftermarket turbo on it. Aftermarket exhaust manifold. Aftermarket radiator. Blow-off valve from Greddy.
I'm back.
I'll just continue reading this. Did we win?
No.
Fuel rail? Is that what-
Aftermarket fuel regulator.
And aftermarket GT wing, Defi boost controller, HKS EVC, which is also a boost controller, so I don't know why they said that twice. A VLTM, I don't know what that is.
Neither do I.
HKS Circuit.
Circuit attack counter. It's
Yeah,
their
but
lap
they
timer.
wrote Circuit.
I know.
Attacker counter. So it's
Yeah.
probably something that checks your laps or something like that.
It's a lap timer, yeah.
And then Momo steering wheel and aftermarket clutch. As far as condition goes, it looks very race car-y.
Did you also notice aftermarket carbon roof?
Oh, where does it say that?
Yeah. So the first line on the notes is roof replaced. I'm thinking, did somebody roll this? I look down farther. Aftermarket carbon roof and carbon hood.
Oh, that's right. A carbon roof.
Yeah.
Wow. I did notice it was black in the pictures.
Yeah.
I just thought it was painted. Oh, that's so cool.
And also, Mike, it's got those NK, the 05 double Rs.
RS05 double Rs. I do really like those wheels.
I don't like those wheels.
What?
Those,
Take it back.
Nope.
Take it back.
I'm not going to do
You
it.
have to take it back.
Those
I'll be
wheels,
mad.
whenever I see them, I'm like, people who like these wheels are shavs.
Shavs?
Yeah. Like somebody who thinks very highly of themselves, but they're actually really dumb and a loser.
What do you mean? They're super lightweight. They're on like a ton of race cars.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm on Mike's team for this one.
Yeah, get out of here,
Me
Derek.
too. Me too.
Although I really hate the rear wide fenders on that. The fronts
Yeah, they look kinda
okay.
dumb.
I
Plus,
don't
the
like
rears
shape,
don't
but-
really need the vents in the same way that the
Yeah.
fronts do. The fronts take on a lot more turbulent air than the rears and a lot higher air pressure. Rears don't really, so the vents are kind of useless.
And they're organized in a very weird way.
And they're not
like.
integrated into diffuser or anything like that.
Yeah. But I'm sure this car goes like heck.
I
Aftermarket
bet.
turbo, so probably north of 400 horsepower because stock these are around 300.
I would say 400-ish. Yeah, probably low 400s.
They didn't say which turbo that it is.
No.
But unless, like, if it's a big turbo, they'll usually say the name of the turbo.
Yeah. I'm guessing.
Okay, buy it.
Really,
nice,
Max?
Good point out.
How much do you think this sells for, Grant?
Good question.
Auction before? That looks like something that it would go through
Yeah.
a few times.
It has not been auctioned before. I checked that.
There was a similar. Oh, that's not the same one, is it?
No.
Yeah,
let's-
sometimes there's a false positive there. That one's an Evo 8 as well.
Well, their opening bid is fairly low. I know that doesn't relate anything to the sale value, but we do know at least what you can't offer any less than. My guess is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 3, maybe in the mid 2s.
Oh, I
think
think that'd
that-
be hard pressed to get.
I think it
Too
depends on the Evo 9s are more expensive than the 7s and
Right.
8s by a good amount.
Yep.
But
when
if it's
they're
been
like
too
this-
race car-y, it'll
Yeah.
lower some of the value.
Yeah.
But for the
I don't
right
know
buyer,
how
they
far
would be
down it's
willing
going to go,
pay
though.
more.
Like, it's
Yeah.
known mileage, and that mileage is pretty low.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
I
track
could see
mileage
this
too.
over 3 for sure, I think.
Yeah. Somebody said, what's ETC? That's electronic toll collection box. It's the highway system here.
Although the comment says wheels, etc.
Oh, so that's probably like wheels, aftermarket, whole bunch of things.
They have a
It's-
question
it's
before
In
that.
relation to the question.
Yeah.
Oh,
above.
I'm sorry. Okay, we'll do it later,
I've
I guess.
screenshotted that for the
Right,
Q&A later.
sorry.
We have a lot of questions.
Okay. Well, then let's march right along to the next car.
Yeah.
I love the Evo 3s. Actually, the Evo 3s were the most expensive Evo at one point
Oh.
because it was before the AYC system came in, but it was after they kind of sucked in the first 2 generations. The third one is a very good one. Very popular in rally and racing.
Cool.
And on to the next one. Grant, what we got?
Yeah, our last choice for today, Topo BJ, but it's manual. Yay.
So, Grant, remember when we were drinking?
Go
and,
on.
This was a while ago.
This was at work. Sorry, what?
And then
I'm
we were
waiting
playing
to see where this
we were
goes.
playing that game where, like, the things in the box game, right? And then you said, "This dick."
Ah,
in
yes,
the-
that one.
Right?
Yeah.
So, can you say the name of this in the same way?
Oh.
But no, only the funny 2 letters.
I don't know if it works for that in the same way, does it?
Topo BJ. What's in the box?
Yeah, I feel like
Grant,
this is-
What's in the box?
I feel like this is something you go down on, not the
Rob,
the hype
what's
voice.
in the
Topo
box?
BJ.
Okay, I'll take it. Type M.
Yeah.
Type
I mean, we know it's not an S.
But this one's got. It's
A
got
stick.
what?
It's a
no,
BJ
no, you
with a
said that.
stick.
Grant, listen. It's got stick.
Ah, I see. That's where we're going with that.
Grab the stick.
Right?
Get a BJ.
Yes. That
Let's
is
move
basically
on.
the entire reason
Yes,
I chose
please.
this one.
Yes, please.
Yeah. I was leading into the Mitsubishis, and yeah, it's a BJ with a stick. What else can I say?
This
Pretty
is
rare
very
to
good.
find these with a manual transmission.
Quite.
But I'm seeing rust on the roof
Yes.
and on the hood.
Mileage.
Yes.
Oh yeah, super low mileage.
Super low mileage. Honestly, not the worst condition for one of these. They tend to be much rougher. Most of them are uninspected.
Can I take a look at it again? The car. That's a dumb looking car,
They look so funny.
but dumb in an endearing way.
They look like other cars pat them. Like, good job being a car today.
Yeah,
You did good.
you made it past
Yeah.
like all the board of directors. So it's like, yes, that's a good design.
Yeah.
Yep. So those are our picks for this week. Somebody buy that Lancer
No, buy the BJ.
or that.
How much do the BJs cost?
I generally.
Depends where you are in the world. You know what I'm
Ouch.
saying?
We're in Japan, Mike. How much does it cost?
Subland. It's free. It's not free. You pay for it the rest of your life. What? Next topic.
Last show going all out.
Yep. We are wandering afield. I would expect probably under 200,000.
Yeah, so 1,500 USD.
Yeah. These are pretty cheap. The manuals are hard to come by, but also not sought after. So.
This week at PCA.
Oh, we're doing the next
I
segment.
was catching Max off guard.
Thank you, Grant.
Yo.
Okay, so we got a few things to go over here. We will show you a video of the video that Max is working on. This is your first time to see or hear about Derrick City in nearly a decade. There is more to this story than what we're going to announce here, but you will see it. Have a look. We're ready to play it
Yes. There's no audio, so you can keep
because the
talking.
video is not.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. This
So
is
there
a
it
visual
is.
teaser.
Oh, it's a big reveal.
Yeah.
And what an amazing day that was. To drive
drives.
one of my top 5, if not one of my top 3 favorite cars in the world. One that I have been pining over for decades. In Japan, around all of the big buildings in the sunset. And it was fun too, because you guys were in the car going, okay, turn left here. Okay,
Yeah.
turn right here. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, all I have to do is drive this awesome car
Yeah.
the whole time. The only thing, okay, so I got to say one little complaint there. I could never drive it in boost because I just couldn't
The
rip
BB would
around
not
at
have
top
kept
speed.
up.
And the BB absolutely wouldn't have
Yeah.
been able to keep up. And the tone of the video was supposed to be more like a casual, enjoyable experience drive, not a sporty, kind of like frantic, quick
stakes.
edits kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
Can we watch them again as we talk more?
yeah.
Yeah. Also, I straight up want to say, Art is going to be watching this and geeking out in the comment section after the stream. So
Perfect.
Art, please feel
Geek
free.
away.
Geek away.
There's a lot of things to geek about on this specific one.
Yep.
Now, I have to give everybody who's watching a little nugget of advice here. Shooting a video like this takes time and preparation and planning, and we usually do it during a work day, so we have to shuffle bidding around and things like that and have coverage. So if you want to see more Honda City Turbo 2 videos, liking the video, watching the video, sharing the video with your friends to
You
try
do
to
like
get
a
it a
promo
little
here.
bit more popular encourages Derek and Max to then do a lot more videos
Yes, please.
if it can become successful. So
Yeah.
if you're
So-
able to help out in that regard, then it
Please
makes it
do.
more worthwhile to
Absolutely.
do the videos.
Please do.
Yeah.
This video actually was pushed a little bit forward. The city has been something that we have had on the back burner for a while, but then when we did the Motocompo video, which we haven't posted yet, but we're in the process of working on that, we did the Motocompos searching for Tokyo Tower. My God, you should have put that out as one of your funnest things. Oh yeah, you got the
That
hurt
was.
ass.
Yeah, I was abused by that Motocompo.
But to me, my ass didn't hurt throughout the whole thing, so it was one of my favorite things I've ever done. Try to find Tokyo Tower with no maps.
It was a fun day.
It was-
But there are just so many fun things that we've done that it's hard to choose just one.
And then Mighty Car Mods is like, hey, we got a Honda City Turbo 2 in Japan. And we're like, quick, let's coattail then. So we tried to get this video. We wanted to have the city at the end of the Motocompo video, but also like these things, like Mike said, do take time and planning and stuff. And then it's so easy to go overboard on them and then never get the videos out. And as you know, we only get a video out every 6 weeks or something like that.
Yeah.
We would like to get them out faster, but
No, don't look at me. I'm looking at you.
hey, I had one of our guys quit.
I know.
Oh, so it's my fault?
And
It's like a triangle thing of
quick, find a way to blame this on Max again.
Grant told me to do it.
Oh, you're bringing Grant into this.
Really?
I want to divert really fast.
Really? I'm sorry. Who's the one who single-handedly runs all the bids and everything while you guys go gallivanting around the
Grant,
city?
you are amazing.
Thank you.
No, don't glaze him. I'm trying to blame him for something.
So it's my
It could be.
fault
Why
that
not
we
both?
wanted to do the show for the YouTube.
and it's not single-handedly. Jacob's helping you.
Okay, so that video will come out, but we don't really know. We still have some other things to shoot. It's going to be mostly an introduction to the car, a little explainer on the story of the city and whatnot, and then there will be more to come with a full like driving impressions kind of video, how I like it, what it's like to own one of them. It is so cool. I every time I go through the toll booth, I didn't tell you guys this, but I went through the toll booth. Every toll booth person wanted to talk about the car.
Oh,
We were wondering that, yeah.
And the one guy, he was like, "Is this a normal car?" Because like you have to charge a different amount whether it's a K vehicle, normal car, oversized, and like it's a small car, so it's like, is this a K vehicle or a normal car? He's like, is it a normal car? I'm like, it's a normal car, but it's not that normal, is it? And he's like, he's like, a City Turbo 2, isn't it? And I'm like, yep, today is the first day that I get to drive it. It's a new car for me. But it's not that new. It's actually an old car. And he was like, by that time we had gotten the change and everything, and he was having a good laugh at that. And then he was like, as usual, they're always like, take care or drive safe or something like that. And I was like, oh, I will take care and drive safe.
Cool.
Yeah, it was a good time.
It's unlike anything else on the road. It was quite.
It looked
It
quite,
has
yeah.
quite a nice street presence.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun shooting that cinematic.
You know what else has a nice street presence? Is the Toyota BB open deck.
Okay, wait. First,
Well, you want to talk more about the city? Not
Motocompo
segue
video
to-
coming first.
Yeah.
Expect that soon.
Yeah.
Soon. Pretty soon.
Why are you looking at me? Look at Grant.
Expect that pretty soon. Grant is going to make sure that Motocompo video comes out pretty soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grant, I expect the final edit to be done next week.
We're kind of waiting on script more than anything, right?
That is true.
Which is Derek Weldon's job. So now we know cat's out the bag. It's Derek's fault. Anyway, after that, the city video will be coming fairly quickly after that.
Yes.
So they're supposed
So
to
it's-
like tie
it's
in.
supposed to be a tie-in.
Yeah.
So
stay
support
tuned.
the channel,
Drives
please.
Japan.
please.
Drives Japan YouTube channel. Okay, now sorry. BB open decks, more cool cars.
So I am in love with the BB open deck. The longer I've owned it, the more my love for it has grown. And now they are becoming fairly rare to find on the road. So anytime that I see a BB, I get excited. A regular BB, I get excited because they're pretty rare too. But the open decks were sold in far fewer numbers. This is the one like our 2 open decks that we have that has a compartment in the back. And I saw one in the wild and I was like, I can't help but take a picture. And so I have made a decision that anytime I see a BB open deck, and I would like you guys to do this too. Not you, but you.
I have some pictures. I found one in Korea.
Did you?
Yeah, I have a picture of
Badass.
it. I think. Pretty sure. Maybe not.
I'm going to show you guys all the BB open decks, just so we can celebrate the greatness. That's all I have to say about this one. Oh, no, it's not. It's in really good
He
condition.
said celebrate. That's a mixture of 2 words. One of those words is celebrate, and the other one is
Salivate?
something else. No,
Celibate? What?
celebrate.
I don't know that word.
Okay. Moving on.
Original wheels on it. Headlights are nice and clear. All original parts. The headlights on ours have faded, unfortunately.
This one's
They
got
are
quite
not.
nice paint.
On the yellow one, they are not because we bought new ones.
Did we?
Yes.
Oh, right. Yeah. We still have like video stuff about that, don't we?
That is correct. Yeah.
We have to spend a lot of money for that video. And I don't want to spend a lot of money for that video. That's what's dragging that out. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The initial DBB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The initial BB.
The initial BB is a really
it's a
cool
fantastic idea, but it's also $10,000.
Let's continue. We have a lot of questions and still
Yeah.
some stuff
Okay.
to go through.
name. Derek will show you more BBs whenever he finds them.
And
that's
I will
because they're sick.
I will show you one other vehicle. I was thinking about what's the worst name for a vehicle here in Japan. You know, the Japanese market doesn't really know all the languages in the world, and so they might have named a vehicle that has the wrong name.
Does anyone in the chat know what this vehicle is called? So you write it in the chat and then you get banned immediately
Yeah, I
for
was
writing it
gonna
in the chat.
It's a swear word.
He got a wife, so he doesn't need to do that wink.
It's a swear word, but couldn't it also just be a Ghibli reference? How would they?
Oh, yeah.
How would they know?
Leto got it right. He knows.
Who got
Is
it right?
Leto? Letto? Yeah.
Did they say how
You
much?
know what you were picking up what I'm putting down.
All right, so the name of this vehicle, I'm giving it up for brevity. This is a Mazda Laputa, which anyone knows Spanish. Laputa has a funny translation. It means
It's not funny, is it?
it's funny that it
It's funny
exists
that
as
it's
the
a car.
name of a
Yeah.
car. If I just said the word in Mexico, I don't think people would think it's funny.
Probably not.
No.
Okay, so the Laputa,
You're saying it, but you're swearing in Spanish.
it's swear adjacent. It means
Is it?
the whore, not just a whore. The
Now you're
whore.
swearing in English.
It's not a swear.
languages.
So I went to ChatGPT and I was like, give me a politically correct way of saying this, and it gave me nothing that was politically correct. It gave me the C word,
That's right. That did.
and it also gave me the word skank.
What other words did it give you, Derek, that weren't appropriate?
How about we continue?
Yeah, Pajero's a.
These
funny
are
one, too.
basically a rebadged Suzuki K or K Works. They do come in turbo version. I suspect you can also get them in four-wheel drive. This one's a turbo one. The price of them.
I just saw your joke.
What? I have a joke.
Your joke later, yeah. It's really funny.
I just wrote that down to organize my thoughts. I was not going to say that.
Oh, I want to say it. It's worth saying.
All right, you can say it. So this one here that you're looking at, this Laputa that you're looking at, was sold for 33,000 yen. $300 for this. A turbo K car for $300.
With an
very
insulting
cheap.
name.
It's also cheaper than the K Works, and I think the reason isn't because of the name, because people don't really know what it means. But I think
$300?
it's because most people just want a K Works, and they don't even think that Mazda made one, so they're not looking for them.
Yeah.
So $300 for Laputa.
It's probably cheaper than the alternative.
It's probably cheaper than the original.
Exactly. That's
What are you guys
I mean.
talking about?
I don't know.
So
Derek wrote here, it's unfortunate as well that it's cheap. Cheap whore? Question mark? Weird. Anyways.
that was for the inside. That was definitely you that was saying that, and not me.
You already said the
It
word.
was me that
It
was
seems
writing
like-
it, and you that was announcing it.
Is
Last
it just
show-
me or? So there's a bunch of these, right? The Mazda rebadged Suzukis.
There's
They
a bunch
all
of
have
these
weird
horse.
names.
Going with this.
Yeah.
Like candy
Right?
Why?
and
Why though?
sparkles.
They're not listening to us.
No, they're not. But like the what is it? The Lapin, the
Dazzle.
Mazda ones, like the Spiano.
Veronica.
Do you guys hear what Grant is saying?
Nancy
It's fine.
Reagan.
Okay, how about we continue with
Mike went driving in the mountains with his FD2 and he got a tune on it. And the guy that put the tune on and the exhaust on the car said, don't drive it over over a certain RPM for
4,000. He said 4,000.
for
Don't take it over 4,000
4,000
RPM.
over 4,000 RPM. Did you take it over 4,000?
I've been taking it over 4,000 for a while now.
But you did it a lot in the mountains, right?
I did.
Tell me
I've been
what
doing
it's
it more and
like
more.
to drive an FD2 at 9,000 RPM in third gear.
Driving an FD2 at 9,000 RPM is always fun. That car is so good. Honda is so good.
That picture is cool with Mount Fuji in the background.
You know, the lake is frozen.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you can like zoom in. It's ice.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
The whole lake is not frozen, but part of the lake is frozen. So you can see there were little ducks like swimming in the cracks
Stuck in
of
the ice. They're like,
of
I
the
can't
ice.
move.
Yeah, I didn't. That's Lake Yamanakako at the kind of a very famous lake right at the base of Mount Fuji, I guess.
Larry Chen just found this place. He had a video of taking some pictures of cars there, and he is like, this was my
Yamanakako.
first time here
Oh.
on the sandy beach.
Oh yeah,
right?
that's exactly it. Yeah, and there were tons of cars there.
And then he did another video of it right afterwards. So I think we're maybe going to see this shooting
there were
location
a
more
lot
often
of
from him.
people.
A lot of people in Japan know about it, but a lot of foreigners don't probably.
I think I've taken all of my cars to this very spot because it's such a great spot to
it's
take a
nice to get
photo.
there with a nice Mount Fuji too. It's often cloudy.
Yeah, usually hiding. But
License plate is perfect.
Oh yeah, show the
this is-
next picture. You can see the license plate better.
And this is on the way to driving up Mount Fuji. There was snow on Mount Fuji.
Are you going to deregister your plates to take home with you?
Yes. PCA offers a service where if you purchase a car, you can deregister your plates. And I'm going to do that because that's going to be hung up on my wall.
I think it's cool, Mike, that you went on a solo trip. You do that with your bike too, right? You're just
Yeah.
like, today I will go driving by myself.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I just drive all day, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Like,
Good time.
you've got a car that's well faster than most of our cars. So when you do go driving with us, I feel like we're holding you back a lot. I mean, we don't speed or do anything illegal, but you just go around the corners at the speed limit.
Yes, that is what we do.
The only car that could probably give your car a run for the money, and I think would be slower, is Max's car. But I don't think
Yeah.
it would be considerably slower.
Yeah.
It's heavier and has less horsepower, so it's
It's still,
facto gonna be
I
slower.
mean, 2-liter twin cam, 200-ish horsepower. 2-liter twin cam, 200-ish horsepower.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it would be. Well, yeah, we have the closest cars, I think, out of everyone. Maybe your city and Grant Swift.
My city actually has a pretty close power to weight ratio,
Ooh.
but it's
Yeah,
also
that's very light.
1980s turbo, and so it's like
Yeah.
wait, turbo.
Yeah.
But oh my god, is the city fun to do full speed? Vroom! It's like you know, in like animes or something, you would see a car, and then when they're accelerating, they do a little squirrely little bit before they accelerate. You might have seen this
Yeah.
in some TV show or something
Yeah.
like that. The city's absolutely like that, and you don't expect it to come as soon as with the torque steer with it, and the amount of power that you get all of a sudden when the turbo comes in, it'll go whoa.
I wonder if that, like, what they did for those animes was because of the driving dynamics. Like, they had that feeling and they were like,
Yeah, maybe.
in
My mind, I'm imagining you're under arrest. Which
Yeah.
not a city, but they used it today, which is a similar type of car.
Yeah.
So, who wants to have questions?
Questions and answers. Which
Questions
now we have a lot of
and
questions because we didn't have a show last week.
Then
Oh, yeah.
let's get through all of them because we are good boys.
Also, we need to
Yes,
hurry up
you're a
because
good
we
boy,
don't
Mike.
want to have lunch at 2
Yeah.
p.m.
Yes, please.
Right?
Yes.
Excuse me.
First question, Caro, from the post that we posted, can we visit whilst in Tokyo?
You can. Please be aware
That Mike stinks.
that's not very nice.
I mean, someone's got to say it.
Please be aware that I am stinky. We get people who visit us either who are our customers, or who want to be our customers, or people who just want to say hi. Either one is okay. We will do our best to spend as much time with you as we can when you visit. We're a little bit out of Tokyo, so it takes some time to get here. Not super easy accessible because of the train lines. We're on a smaller train line. But we can't spend all day with you. We can't spend 2 hours, 3 hours, something like that talking cars, although we would love to. We're working. It's a work day for us. We're bidding on cars. We have to reply to people's emails and help people purchasing cars from Japan, which honestly keeps us very busy. So you're welcome to come visit us. Please give us warning.
What's a good
via
amount
email.
of time?
Generally 30 minutes is fine. We'll give you some times, like it won't be on a Thursday or a Friday most likely because those are our busiest bidding days. So we can't really sit down with people for 30 minutes in case we miss a bid or a customer wants to buy a car. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is much better. Wednesday we do the show obviously, but
Wednesday's tough.
yeah, if you email us with your schedule, we'll do our best to make sure that you can come in and say hi.
Yeah,
Everyone is
we'll love to
asking-
see you.
Everyone is asking, what if we buy you lunch?
If you buy us lunch, then obviously we can go out to lunch with you. But if that lunch goes a little bit long, we might be in trouble with the boss man.
Next question.
Unless
from
you're taking the boss man out to lunch.
EF7 and PP1, who is watching today but might have gone to sleep because I don't
Yes.
see anything in the chat.
Do you want to read it or should I read it?
Go ahead, read it.
Will there be a cool JDM show on April 29th or May 6th? That's the start/end of Golden Week. Asking for a friend.
Oh, he's coming to Japan on those times.
Yes.
That's my
Probably.
guess.
The
When we have the
Sneaky.
week off, we won't have the show.
29th
The
is a
whole
public
office
holiday.
is closed. We don't have people here
Yeah.
for a week. The auctions are closed during those times, so it's really the only time that everyone can get a good, nice time off.
Yeah.
Next question from Ktora Kong UK. If a person has a bid, at what point is it worth me putting a bid in if you know a higher bid has been put in first, or do you stop me placing a bid?
We talked about this before, so we can't have any of our customers know that other customers are bidding on cars. So we have to play it cool and just pretend like we don't have any bids and accept the bid as is. Because as soon as we tell anybody that there's another bid, now there's that conflict of interest. And if you know that there's another bid, then you're going to be like, okay, well, let's add another $1,000 to that because I want to win it.
Yeah.
And if you know that it's another PCA customer, you know that other customer is not raising the price that you pay. So you might want to go hard on that car to make sure that you're above the other person, and that will potentially make you feel like overbid on it.
Yeah.
And
Which
there
is a
might be
danger.
someone else who's crazy doing the same thing with another customer, and now you've paid $3,000 more for the car than you wanted to. There's always other cars out at the auction. You're like, we've got customers that sometimes bid on many of the same cars, so it can get a little bit tricky for those specific cars to try to outbid those people. But there's always examples where those other people aren't bidding. All of our dealers that buy tons of cars, they're not bidding on every single version of those cars. They're not bidding on 20% of them out there. So it's not really something you have to really consider.
Yeah.
Anything
Also,
to add?
So they said, what if you know the bid? We will never tell you another bid, like Derek said. If you happen to know that your friend or someone is bidding on a car, if you know that their bid is higher than yours, then no, there's no point bidding. That seems like a very weird case for that to happen, but you won't win the car.
Yeah.
Also, I think if you should really set your own budget first, right?
Yeah.
And not be persuaded by anyone bidding more to.
And
your
overbidding
budget.
to win a car to potentially do what Derek was saying, which is outbid other people so that your bid is the highest, is dangerous and a recipe for disaster, which some customers have found out after ignoring our warnings.
We have absolutely had that happen.
Yeah.
Justin H. on the How to Set a Budget show episode says, in the auction site, it has a tab for prices sold. Can you see all the prices for vehicles sold for future reference? If so, is it just for the day of that auction or past auctions as well?
Mike?
You can see sold vehicle prices for non-USS auctions. USS does not allow any of their sold prices to
And
be displayed.
USS is 80% of the cars we sell.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the specialty cars that we deal in often will go to the bigger auctions like the USS ones.
Yeah.
So when you're pricing, you're only looking at about, I don't know how many cars are at the auctions. I would guess maybe
100,000 a week or so.
40 to 50% of all of the auctions that are out there
Yeah.
if you take USS out. And because USS tends to have the specialty cars or the ones that are more valuable, your pricing is a little skewed because of that. If it's something like a Mazda Laputa, that's not the type of car that is going to be exclusively at USS because they think you're going to get a lot for it. So the pricing can be trusted. But if it's something like a Porsche 911 964 and you're looking at what available pricing data is out there, that's not going to be representative of what you actually buy them for, because the USS prices are possibly going to be 20 or 30% more because if the car is good, the dealers send it to USS by and large. Not always, but for the most part. Yeah. That's how it's done. So if you're curious about that, you can always ask a sales rep and we can give you more information. We can help you price things like that. But it is valuable for you to learn strategies for pricing things before. Like, sure, we're going to help you, but you can get a lot more done if you already know how to do a lot of that yourself. So it's just more efficient.
Yeah. It is a great place to go and see what kind of condition vehicles are going through. Granted, you can't see any of the USS ones, which are generally nicer, more expensive, that kind of thing, but you get an idea for what's out there. And the auction tool only keeps
3 months.
3 months worth, yeah. And the live systems do as well. And there would just be, I don't know, millions of vehicles in a database. And honestly, the price
data wouldn't be relevant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, next question from the last show's chat. What are
I hoped you would do that. I saw that.
Sorry, it's just a typo. What are the best JDM sedans and wagons for tall people?
6'4"
ish.
Crown is fantastic. Legacy is great too.
Don't get a Nissan. Their front seats are always like Gloria, Cedric, Siema, President are all pretty tight. Yeah. Century is also tight in the front.
Yeah.
6'4" is too big. Or you would be too big for it.
Yeah.
Of course, K vehicles 6'4", it's doable, but it'd be really tight.
Yeah.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Toyota sedans, fantastic. I fit in the Legacy okay. Yeah. What other wagons are popular?
Don't discount German vehicles too, just because it's Japan. People want the Japanese cars, but every German vehicle is good for a 6'4" person.
Yeah,
the
much
Golfs,
better,
the Audis, the Mercedes, the BMWs, and a lot of those you can get in left-hand drive or right-hand drive. A sweet RS4 would be great.
Yeah. The Stager is less space than the others. Like Derek said, the Nissans tend to be. They don't quite have the ergonomics. It also depends if you're like got a big torso or
the
got long legs.
Stager is okay.
Yeah,
it's not great.
Yeah, they're just worse. Nissans in general, purely in terms of like ergonomics for tall people, they're just a little worse than Toyotas.
Crown wagon would be sweet.
Yes,
they're
expensive.
My God, they've become expensive.
Yeah,
because they're so good.
Yeah.
Next question is also in regards to Crown. How much would a 2013 to 2015 Crown Athlete S run me to import to Calgary?
Oh, prices can be a little bit difficult on the spot because we can't look up price data.
So, too new for Canada.
Yeah.
Also, yes.
Not yet 15 years old.
So, yeah, you can import 2011.
But maybe he's planning to do it in 2 years.
Yeah.
In which case the prices are going to be different in 2 years.
Also true.
Yeah.
I think also the new Crown came out, the world version of the Crown.
The world.
The Crown is a vastly different car than it used to be. Yeah. And I think as a result, more of your normie car owner is going to be looking toward getting the new version of the Crown than the old one. Yeah. So here in Japan, the lust for the car is not going to be as high. It's going to depress prices for these, like, just starting to get old versions, the ones around 15 years old.
Okay, last question from the document here. It's Tony from BC.
Hey, Tony! Sorry.
Break his legs, Tony.
What do I need to buy?
We're idiots, you know.
What do I need to know about the Subaru Exiga GT?
They are fantastic.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be a sports car.
Right.
Yeah.
It says GT in the name, but that's a trick.
You get them with the turbocharger, and they're decently quick, but they're like they're a minivan that's been cut down a bit.
They're like maybe the only car that's on par with Odyssey in terms of like.
I think that's why Subaru made it, because the Odyssey was like, we're selling all of these, and Subaru is like, me too.
Yeah.
Let me know if I'm off base on this. I have this impression of it being like halfway between a Legacy and a Forester.
Yeah. I think that's
so it's
without being as off-roady.
Right.
to
The
me.
Foresters are like shorter. So this is a little bit
Yeah.
weirder.
Okay.
It's like Subaru's best try at a minivan, but it's
I was-
also a lower roof. Like it's a 7-seater,
Yeah.
3-row, right?
They don't make They don't make anything bigger than that, right?
They make that, what was it called? The really stupid SUV that they made, Tribeca?
That
They
sounds
didn't
like a
they didn't sell it in
USDM.
Japan because it was
Yeah.
too ugly for the market here.
Yeah.
But yeah. And the Forester has pseudo become an SUV. It's gotten bigger.
Yeah. I think parts crossover plentiful. I'm sure that they would run
Yeah.
mostly the same stuff
Yeah,
as
Subaru's one
legacy
car
out
with
back.
different bodies on top
Yeah.
for the most part.
There you go.
He also says, "Thanks, love the show. You guys rock."
We
love
rock.
you.
Love hearing that. Yeah.
See, I
And
was
you rock.
sitting here thinking that we were idiots, but no, we rock.
No, people love it. Some
Okay.
people. At least one
What questions
person.
we got in the chat?
The chat had a few questions, and most of them are regarding the person who decided to leave us.
That's me, right?
Derek.
I'm out of here, guys. Sorry.
Why would you
Mike.
do that?
Sometimes I wonder what happens if I die. What happens to the company? Do
That
you
would be
think
weird.
somebody would try to continue?
Well, they wouldn't be able to. The company ownership, first of all, would have to transfer to Ayako, and then it would be like whether Ayako would want to do it or not, and she would be stricken with grief at your passing. So immediately she would be like, "No, I'm not doing the company. My husband.
Can
the
we not
love of
talk
my
about that?
life."
First
Question.
very serious question from EF7
Someone-
and
someone
PP1. On your last day in the office, Mike, are you
Yeah.
going to wear shorts?
Oh God! You know, Mike, I will
Yes.
give that to you. Wear
Thank
shorts
you.
on your last day in the office.
It'll be cold. It'll be.
Not
end
that
of
it's not going to be.
March.
It'll be worth it.
Who asked that question? That's fantastic.
EF7 and PP1.
Yes, just for you.
Yeah,
I
we
will do it.
will get a picture of that and we'll put it on the
Yeah.
show. Guaranteed. That was a great suggestion.
Finally.
Can you please wear like those 1976 shorts that are like
Sure.
the
No,
really
I
short
don't- I mean,
ones?
I don't own any,
Oh.
but sure.
Make it jorts. You got a pair of old jeans. You can do
Ooh.
the cutoffs.
Okay.
Daisy Dukes.
Okay. Daisy Dukes.
Those
That
are,
means something different to me.
to count as a what? Daisy,
Daisy
Dukes.
Dukes?
Very short.
Like
jean
very
shorts.
short jean shorts.
Like
Nah,
Magic
you guys are
Mike.
trolling me.
Magic Mike.
Daisy Dukes does not mean very short shorts.
Yes,
does
it
it mean?
does.
Daisy Dukes means a full chest.
No.
Double D's? Daisy Dukes?
So Daisy Duke is the character from the Dukes of Hazzard, the girl.
Doesn't she
character.
have...
I don't remember, but I don't think so. This was
No, she's known for wearing very short cut-off jean shorts.
Am I the only person who has thought Daisy Dukes is the wrong thing my
Yes.
entire
Can we
life
get a
up
picture
until
of
right now?
Daisy Duke? We'll go on to the next question. I just want to see what she looks like, though.
Wait
Max
a
is giving
second.
me the look like he doesn't want to do this.
Yeah, that was exactly what I did.
He's like, there are so many questions. You guys get distracted at each and every one of them, so they take
I
so
don't know.
long.
Whoever decided that we're going to do a show should have known what they were getting themselves into. I'm just saying.
So AI says Daisy Dukes are extremely short, form-fitting cut-off denim shorts.
All right, ignore everything I said. I thought it was that too.
Also, I asked Max to show us a picture, and he went to
No,
AI
I will.
instead.
I will not show you a picture. I'm enjoying these pictures a bit, but no.
Just a bit.
Okay, well, we'll talk after the show, Max. Go on to the next question.
Short. Check.
Sujat Rajput has asked, Mike, what was the best day of you working at PCA?
It's got to be one of the race
There's
days.
one question. There's a second
No,
one
the-
after that too.
Like the race days are also stressful because we had to work most
Right.
of the time, and then if it wasn't a work day, then we weren't racing, so it's different.
The day you
Um,
drove the Lotus.
Was that a work day? He's
Actually, it might not have
day.
been.
No, it was not.
I don't know.
It
It'll probably
It was
be
a
one of
weekend.
the like either a race day or a like a video day where we've shot something really cool. I don't know if one particular stands out. There've been lots of good days. Maybe that's a good thing. Like I can't put my finger on just one.
But some
makes sense.
of my favorite days were just regular office days. But like, I remember one time where maybe you came back from a holiday, or it was back from coronavirus or something like that, because we were working from home, and it was like the first day back, and I remember saying like, I'm so glad that I'm working together with you, because we were just
Yeah.
joking and having
Yeah.
a good time, and it was just
Yeah.
free flowing jokes in the office.
Yeah.
And, like, it can be isolating in Japan, and having a really nice social environment
Yeah.
can be fun.
Yeah.
Not to answer the question for you.
What? No. But it was that day, November 17th.
I remember it.
Yeah. I don't mean that to be like, oh, there are so many great days, but really there have been a lot of great days. Derek and I get along really well. Without this job, I wouldn't have had the social time with you and with everybody else in the office
Yeah.
because I'm pretty introverted and don't like going out and spending money. So,
Right.
yeah.
The second part of the question was, if you had any advice or suggestion from your POV for the company, what would it be?
Keep doing what you're doing. Customers are happy.
Start selling
And love it.
motorcycles.
Start selling motorcycles. Yeah. We'll do all of the memes.
All of the memes.
Yep.
Derek, how many AI resumes did you get?
Okay, I actually put that on the list and we ended up skipping it. I got one AI cover letter. It came in 10 or 15 minutes after the job posting came up.
Oh, right.
And the cover letter was like 2 pages. And
Yeah.
I'm like, you probably didn't know that I just posted this 15 minutes ago. And we're like, yep, this job. And the cover letter, it had every single beat from the job posting put into the cover letter. The
Yeah.
job posting is like, oh, we need somebody who knows a lot about cars. The cover letter says, I know a lot about cars.
The prompt
we
was
need somebody who doesn't wear shorts in the office. Oh, I don't wear shorts in
Yeah.
offices. Like it was almost word for
Yeah.
word reworded into a like
the prompt was, here's my job description, write me a cover letter.
Yeah,
and ChatGPT
exactly.
was like, got you.
And
It's probably automized too. Like as soon as it comes up.
Maybe, yeah.
yeah, it could have been.
I don't-
absolutely.
I
And
want to go on
that
a
one-
tangent, but I won't.
It absolutely goes into the trash, and it really made me upset. This is my first time hiring since AI has been capable of doing that sort of thing. And I'm thinking, are you an idiot for applying with an AI cover letter? Like your cover letter, especially for a position like yours, because this is a position that many people, it's like a dream job for them because
Yeah.
decent amount of pay, get to work in like if you know the company, get to work in this office and
Yep.
like in the job posting, I want to make it sound like a good deal. And someone's like, oh yeah, I'll just do a AI cover
Yeah.
letter. This is your chance to let us know
Your
about
one
you,
chance, potentially.
but you're not letting us know about you.
Yeah.
And it even said in the, like, we're looking forward in the cover letter to seeing your style of writing.
ChatGPT's
Because in
got
this
me
job,
covered.
you have to write to customers. And that's
Yeah.
a very important point for the job. And here's AI.
Yeah.
Idiot.
The small tangent that I'll go on, you know, when people are like, I've applied to 1,000 jobs and haven't got an interview yet. And I'm like, I don't want to beat people down because I know the job market is tough in many places of the world. But if you're applying to 1,000 jobs and you're not even getting interviews or you're not it's like, what are you doing? Like, spend an hour applying to one job instead of 1 hour applying to 20.
And I totally get this from the other point of view. When you're looking for a job, it can be very discouraging. When
I know,
you keep
I know.
applying and
And I
you're
don't
just
want
not
to-
getting anything.
Yeah.
So I do understand the other side of it.
But then we see the results of people who are just like, ChatGPT applies for this job.
There
for me.
wasn't a single resume in there that convinced me that they were even worth bringing in
Yeah.
for an interview, and it was so disheartening. And right now, also, we're hiring for an office staff position. We're going through the resumes, and it's, again, we're getting very few applications compared to in the past. And the quality of the applicants isn't what they used to be either.
Yeah.
So there's something weird going on. It's like everybody's living off of their parents' money or something.
Yeah.
Ranin has asked, what are your plans once you return to New Zealand, Mike?
I have no solid plans yet. I'm considering importing cars through Pacific Coast JDM.com.
Best in the business.
Best in the business.
Sorry.
I do want to buy a house. That's one of my main, one of the logistical things that's very difficult in Japan and easier in there. I don't have a plan to do that, obviously. Like, I haven't found anything, but that would be something that I'm working towards.
If you buy a house, can we do like a PCA yearly trip to your house and stay
Yeah.
in it?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
What if the company has 15 people in it?
I hope the house is big enough.
Hope
I-
you're
On the list
importing
for
a
the
lot
house.
of cars
Needs
there.
to
Mike.
fit 15
Yeah.
people.
From Japan. I want to buy a house that has ample amount of land that I can be away from other people.
So out of the cities.
Yeah.
Really?
City fringe, ideally. Like, I don't want to be too far because I like the convenience of an airport for going international and things like that. But I just
Still, it's
Can
New
be a
Zealand.
smaller
How far
house.
is the airport, even if you're outside of the city?
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Follow-up
It's actually
question.
closer than Narita.
Will you finally get that Corvette?
Yeah, then you can get to the
Ooh.
airport quickly, too.
I still want a C7 Corvette. Importing left-hand drive vehicles to New Zealand is tough, but I've looked into it.
Don't they make
and I
right-hand
think
drive of
it's
that? Oh, no, they
Yeah.
only started right-hand drive from the mid-engine one.
C8, yeah. So, yes, Greg, tiny house, big garage. I just want a big shed, and I just have all of my cars and things, and then a bedroom.
And ATVs.
So pretty much
and
an
some land
apartment
to
with
drive
just a
around.
garage. Yeah. Oh, I want to get a thing that I could like turn into a dirt bike track. Just learn dirt biking. Just me.
Next, very important question: who is going to sit in trunks with Derek?
Sit in. Oh, I didn't think about that,
I
Mike.
didn't either. I'll fly in for that.
We can AI it.
Yeah.
We do that now at this
Oh,
company.
that's maybe a good thing to talk about. There's a lot of videos that we're going to be posting with Mike still in it,
Yep.
even though you're not here anymore.
Make me like
AI his
A
face
lizard.
into the new staff.
yeah.
I don't want to censor your face, so please don't.
No.
sue
Oh
us.
no.
Mike has
That's
already
fine.
given us permission
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
continue
I know.
with those.
I wouldn't do something like that.
So you are still going to see a lot of Mike in the future.
Old Mike, not
Yeah.
current.
Old Mike.
Yeah.
Gas and gravel. That's a cool name.
Sweet.
If people buy a modified vehicle from your company, are you guys able, or do you guys verify the parts are authentic? For example, if it's a true HKS exhaust or Gruppe M carbon fiber intake, a real fork wheel, etc.
How much does that actually happen here? My take, after seeing all of these cars, I don't know if I can visually tell a fake, but I don't think that, at least in the past, there was ever any fake parts in high volumes here. They were very, very rare. But I know recently that's become more popular. Replica wheels used to not exist in Japan, and then about 8 years ago or so, they just became everywhere, or 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Same thing with fake steering wheels. There is some chance I've seen fake Momo steering wheels on cars. For the most part, modifications to the car don't add to the value of them when you're going to sell the car. So it's not like you're paying this extra amount for aftermarket parts and then feeling like that extra money that you paid was a waste because they were fake.
But at the same time, it's a nice bonus if you win a car with like authentic
For
parts on
for
it.
some people, yeah. Like
Yeah.
some people don't want any aftermarket parts in their car, but it is possible to get a car and then surprise you've got this $1,000 intake or
Yeah.
exhaust header and you didn't know about it, and that's a
Yeah.
good thing.
Also, if this person should be, I don't know if they know this already, but when they're buying a car at auction, you're not going to know about all of these parts a lot of the time. So you kind of, what Derek said,
It'll
you get
say
what you
like
get.
aftermarket intake, and then you
Yeah.
open the hood once you've bought the car to find out what kind it is.
And then if a seller says like it has a HKS something, then you can expect that to be correct. I wouldn't
I don't
expect
think
it.
fake parts are that popular here.
Yeah.
At Auto Salon, the Folk Racing booth had a fake Folk Racing wheel on display.
That's clever of them, and then you
Yes.
can feel the weight difference, right?
Yes. So it's what do? They do flow forming for the GE37s, and then the fake ones are just normal. I think it's cast wheels. So much more heavy.
Yeah.
Like the one that they had there was 5.7 kilos for the 17
one?
inch or something, and then that one was just 10 kilos or something. It's like-
Wow. Yeah.
Crazy.
One question: are you planning to open Pacific Coast Auto China?
I've never thought about that. I don't know where that question would come from. We're not thinking about opening Pacific Coast Auto in any other country.
Yeah. And then last question from the chat so far is: what do you think is the stupidest car of all time?
Oh, I love stupid cars, so this is a good question.
Mike is yawning by that thought.
Multipla.
Wait, Grant,
Cybertruck's already been there.
you need to say that again. I'm sorry.
I think somebody in the chat's already answered it for us because Cybertruck has already been tossed around several times.
My
No.
God, the Cybertruck's dumb.
No, it's awesome.
Nah, it's
How
incredibly
weird it
dumb.
looks. You can polish that thing and it becomes like a mirror.
I
You
saw
know,
my
you
first
can't
Cyber.
do.
Sorry.
You can't do the steering hand over hand. You go like this, and that's your max steering in the Cybertruck.
Wow.
Imagine how weird it would be to drive like
Yeah.
that. And then the amount of steering depends on the speed that
Yeah.
you're going, right? So if you're in a parking lot and you go like this, then that's your max turn.
Yeah.
But then you're driving on the highway and then it's lightened up. So whenever you're driving, you have to kind of retrain your brain to understand how steering works. Because usually in a car, it's, you know,
Yeah, so what you're saying is the Cybertruck's better. They made it
2.7
easier.
to 4 times.
It's easier.
No, it's worse.
It's what about a game console? How many cars have game consoles in them? Cybertrucks probably have that, right?
You've been on the
Honda
racetrack,
Civics
right?
have had game
And you've
consoles
played
in them for
Gran
30
Turismo.
years.
When you're on the real racetrack, you don't accidentally go into the gravel all the time.
Yeah, but that's why they made it a truck, so that if you do, that's fine. I think the Fiat Multipla's worse.
Oh, I don't think so. The Fiat Multipla in at least just looks dumb, but is practical and actually reliable. And stuff
Cybertruck
like
can
that.
carry
It's a
stuff.
Fiat is absolutely not reliable.
Okay, do you guys not care about the environment? We're talking about an electric car here.
No, it's an electric truck,
That's true.
which means that it's worse than most gasoline
Yes,
vehicles.
gives you none of the benefits of a truck. But it is environmentally friendly.
I hate the Cybertruck, and I'm so let down because of that. Because at first I thought that was so really cool, but then like,
Would you have liked it if it was actually good?
yeah, like the styling.
But isn't
It-
that funny?
It could be way better than it is. They ended up having a grand idea from some idiot who doesn't know how building cars works, and then overpromised, and then the engineers are like, how do we do this? And ended up not giving everything that the grand idea had. It just turned out to be a piece of garbage. It's like a terrible car and a stupid mistake.
I don't
just
like most
saw-
new cars.
I saw my first Cybertruck at the auto salon. There
Yeah.
was one on display. I was like, okay, now it's time for me to finally see the panel gaps. It was so bad.
Yeah.
Was it?
But that's a
Really, really
Tesla
bad.
thing. They're all bad, aren't they?
But,
But
the
the
Cybertruck
Cybertruck
is
is
especially
worse
bad.
because the steel that they use, it's like you can't actually form it into the shapes that they need.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
So, I've heard McLaren have fairly bad panel
I wouldn't
gaps
be
too.
surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Small volume car makers just don't have the precision instruments.
yeah. Moral of the story: Toyota.
I'd say Cybertruck's a good worst vehicle.
No.
The Aston Martin IQ.
No, I think that's cool.
Actually,
No,
no.
the Signet is up there as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid. I love.
Oh wait, the
stupid.
Toyota IQ. I like that one. I don't like the Signet.
Yeah.
Because they're like
Yeah, but it's funny.
$40,000 or $30,000 or something. It
One
is funny.
sold recently at auction for just over 10 million yen.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay, that was all the questions I.
Oh,
have
I'm sorry. I got
screenshotted.
one other thing I want to mention. There was a Cayenne, like
Oh.
Porsche Cayenne, right? Sold 70,000 kilometers, 20-ish years old. Sold for 9 million yen, $90,000 for a Cayenne. Now, usually these sell for 1 million, so it's like 9 times more. And the only reason why is because it had a manual transmission in a Cayenne, because SUV
Yeah.
manual transmission is pretty rare.
Was it the first generation?
First generation post facelift.
Okay, yeah.
And it also had the not the turbo engine, but the V8.
Yeah.
And almost all the
GTS.
other manuals are the 6-cylinder instead of the V8. What a crazy vehicle, but I
Yeah.
can't believe anybody is paying 9 million yen
Yeah.
and then marking it up to sell it.
Yeah.
That's going to be an over $100,000 SUV,
yeah.
and an SUV that is 3 generations behind what is currently on sale.
Yes, Greg. GTS Cayenne with a 6-speed.
Do you ever come across diesel Cayennes?
No,
don't
they
think
don't.
they're
They didn't
here.
sell them here. Nobody imported them. I've
Yeah.
never seen a single one.
You know what just reminded me about that Cayenne that you're talking about? I saw another R8 with a 6-speed.
Yeah,
You know how much that sold for?
a lot.
7.
7 million.
Yeah,
I
7
would way
million.
rather have that.
Right? An R8 with manual transmission or a Cayenne for 2 million yen more, and you get a manual too.
I tried to buy a Cayenne. I actually bid on one with manual transmission just because I love the idea.
I
so
remember,
much.
yeah.
I bid 1.8 on it. It sold for 1.85. It was going to be
Yeah.
my family vehicle.
Yeah.
Just because manual transmission and SUV, you gotta grab
Yeah.
them while they're out there. Because
Yeah.
there's 5 of them ever made.
Yeah.
Okay, now we may close the show off, Max.
Thank you for tuning in to the Cool GDM show.
Hey, we didn't get the music.
Yeah, we never heard the
We
beginning.
didn't hear the opening music.
The opening you didn't hear yet, no.
Did you guys hear the opening music?
I hope they did.
Is there a way
Tell
that you
us
can
if you
do
heard
the opening music so we can hear it? Because I kind of want to get down to it.
We'll try next week.
Yeah.
Once the
But-
lyrics stop, then we stop talking, right?
Lyrics come in a second, so say goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you for tuning in to the Cool
Goodbye, Mike.
JDM show.
Well, goodbye. So long. Cause we really gotta go. See you next week on the Cool JDM show.
But Abs,
What up?
I got so much on my plate.
Man, relax. Let me demonstrate. Put your headphones on and start multitasking. Listen to the show while running some laps. Then stretching your calves. Then go have a bath. Then let the cat out. Then let the cat back in. Then let it back out again. Then let
Yeah,
it...
we can move on from the cat thing, Abs. I get it.
Oh, really? Then get this, Mr. Smartass. You can also listen while attending an art class.
Damn, Abs, you did it again.
Yeah. Just don't forget to tell a friend. The Cool JDM show, the coolest around. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell the whole damn town. Tell the doctor, tell the nurse, tell the secretary, tell the librarian in the library. Tell the cop trying to give you a speeding ticket.
Officer, the Cool JDM show, don't listen.
To which you'll reply, you're free to go, cause that podcast is so unbelievable.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna tell everyone that I know.
So tune in to the Cool JDM show.